Yo, it's Big Fat Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Just pulling up. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all seen that game, man. Shout out to player one in the chat. You know what I'm saying? A special thank you to the members of the page: Maria Signal Moore, Jelio, Marcus, Nest DNA, Beeman Boy, Notorious, Cooney Jean Philippe, GIHF _ Carter, Brooklyn LM, Mr. Seahorse, and J Noel 24. We finna get to it, man. I said Nolan should start, man. He a point guard more than Egor a point guard. And y'all not entertaining by robbing us of the entertaining. We were supposed to see the 8th pick versus the 1st pick. And y'all let him play the game before to do what? Take 5 shots? And you let him miss a game like tonight? Y'all let him miss a game like tonight. Y'all let him miss a game between him and Cooper Flag. That's what we here for. That's what we want to see. And y'all take that away from us? I don't like that. I ain't feeling that. I don't feel. I feel like y'all disrespectful to the fans. I feel like y'all just do whatever. Y'all just do whatever, and who cares? Y'all don't care. Y'all don't care about how we feel. Y'all don't care about the entertainment we missing out on. We asked for something simple. We can't see Cooper Flag versus Egor Dëmin. Maybe Egor Dëmin battles Cooper Flag in the 4th quarter instead of letting Cooper Flag do what he did to us. Man, this shit pissing me off, man. I told y'all, man, I'm not entertained, man. They not playing Cam Thomas. We barely crack 100 points. We can't even score 100 points. We got 105 points, and y'all mad at me talking about, oh, he don't play no defense. What about the other things? What other things? Egor's best games been scoring games. Ain't because of the other things. I'm tired of these narratives acting like that shit hold weight when it come down to, have your soliloquies, have your narratives. But at the end of the day, nah. We fought. We ain't had control. We ain't had no control. Yo, man. I'm gonna be back, man. Cooler heads will prevail. But this shit ain't cool.
BROOKLYN. Block party clacks and double digits. Got the bar plays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. BROOKLYN.
I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. Can we go hard on Brooklyn? That's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Miss you, watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. To stir that whole Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel. BROOKLYN.
Establish a culture, that's what you do every day. That creates one thing that is your identity. Alright, that's how you are seen by other people. If you work really hard, get 1% better every day, you're a competitive group. That means that you fight.
Oh, what a move by Sharpe!
Yo, my fault. Yo, Nets fans is the best fans. Is big fan. Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start with the good news, man. Is Sharpe taking Claxton? Is Sharpe better than Claxton for starters? Both of them provide different things, I think, man. I don't know, man. I'm not just going to simply say it's that simple to just give him Claxton's spot. You know what I'm saying? The contract's got something to do it. But when you look at their minutes in production, 25 minutes, 23 minutes, 13 points for Clax, 14 points for Sharpe. 6 and 9 from the field for Clax, 4 for 7 from the field for Sharpe. But he got more points. Why he got more points? He went to the free throw line. 6 for 6 at the free throw line. He's a physical center. I think Clax go away from physicality. Dayron Sharpe's embraces. I was born in the darkness, my Bane voice. 12 rebounds, getting in the paint. The last time we had that, Michael Porter Jr., 9 rebounds. He getting more. See that, and that's good to know. You don't and this is blaring right here too. I ain't gonna lie. These 6 turnovers by MPJ. They know what we gonna do. We got one offense, bro. Let's look at the shot attempts real quick. Let's look at the shot attempts. 17 for MPJ. Who the second option? Drake Powell. He had 10 points. He was 50%. He got to, shoot 15 times. You know what I'm saying? 10 and 17. That's a big gap. 9 and 9. So the third option was, and the fourth option was Nick Clax and Clowney. And I'm saying all that to say, it just feel like we struggled on offense. If, they're going to make Drake Powell the second option. I'm saying that because he took the second most shot attempts. I feel like our offense was stagnant. You know what I'm saying? There was times like the third quarter, I seen the ball moving, the ball popping. I think we got the most assists in that quarter too. Terrence Mann had 6 assists. He's just making a smart play. Nolan Traore had 6 assists again. It's becoming a thing, man. 3 turnovers. I'll take that from my point guard. Pause. 6 points, 6 assists, 3 turnovers. I'll take that. I'll take that from a rookie point guard. But you can't tell me he's not a better point guard than Egor. And you can't tell me Egor ain't a better 2 guard than Terrence Mann. Why y'all fighting that? I don't understand that. But yeah, man. It is what it is. I don't know if Sharpe should start. But I like Jordy splitting the minutes. That was a good look. And Clowney not consistent enough to be that guy, man. Clowney lost his seconds. They switching it up. They're not letting Clowney be the number 2 option no more. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Y'all not gonna say this, but I'm gonna say it before y'all get on here, before y'all try to cut me off and all that. It's a goddamn shame y'all not embracing Cam Thomas. You know what? I'm not even gonna start with y'all perspective. Let me just tell you how I feel about y'all fans. The fact that it's obvious that all of the defenses by now know that MPJ is playing at an all-star level. And far as what he's gonna do, he's unstoppable. Like, he's gonna score like 9 for 17 from the field, 6 for 10 from the 3, so he's above 50%. He's playing 33 minutes. He's above 50% from the field and from the 3-point line. He's shy of a double-double. 6 turnovers is because the defense know what play it's going to be. He don't have no help. I'm not putting this on him. I'm putting this on these 6 turnovers on him per se. I'm putting on the fact that he don't have a true second option. This is a 17 field goals to 10 field goals. Basically, between these 3, 10, 9, and 9, you could all say that's pretty much the same. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much the same. And for what it's worth, that's not enough. We don't have no true number 2 option, and y'all won't give that role to Cam Thomas. Y'all think he better? I disagree. Cam Thomas deserved that role. I said that Cam Thomas should be the number 1 option over MPJ before the season started. I spoke too soon. Cam Thomas is definitely not the number 1 option over MPJ, but he's the number 2 option over Noah Clowney and everybody else that's on this roster. So there you have it. MPJ should be the number 1 option. Cam Thomas should be the 2nd option. All of this is foolery. All this is happening to the Nets because y'all won't do right by Cam Thomas. I told Leaf that Danny Wolf will be my favorite player. I'm not feeling that way. I don't feel like it's a wolf pack right now. He playing like a lone wolf. 3 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Nah, I'm not entertained. I'm not entertained. Y'all gotta start Nolan Traore and as the point guard, and Egor at the 2. Y'all don't let us have that. Y'all can't let us see Egor versus Cooper Flag. Dude, what must I show y'all what Cooper Flag did to the Brooklyn Nets tonight? That's what y'all want to see? Y'all want to see his 35 minutes, 27 points? That's what y'all want to see? No. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Y'all want to see that? That's what y'all want to see? Huh? That's what y'all came here for? Y'all want to talk about how he put nah. Yeah, he did his bad. He did the Brooklyn Nets bad. You know, y'all talking about all of this defense. Let's look at the Dallas Mavericks. They want to talk about defense. All right. Klay Thompson had 18. That was Cam Thomas' fault? Okay. That was Cam Thomas' fault. Let me see what else. See, Cam Thomas ain't play if he was there. I don't know. Nah, that's the shit y'all be saying. I don't be saying that. The backcourt, without Cam Thomas on the floor, scored 24, 44, 53, 54, 54 points out of 113 points. And y'all blame defense on Cam Thomas. I don't know, like what these narratives, yo, bro. I don't care if the narrative, yo, bro. You put a narrative there, bro. We gonna talk about it. We're gonna see how true it is. We're not stopping these teams, bro. We lose the games in the first quarter. Like, bro, 32-23. The starters should not be starting. The starting lineup is not good. The whole offense run through MPJ. I'm not done. I'm a big fan, but I'm not a fan of this, man. Y'all violating. Look at how many times he shot the ball in the first quarter, and he was cold. I can't even fucking count the shots. God damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is the first quarter of the whole game. This the first? Oh no, it's all the players. My bad. I'm about to say. Okay. This is more like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shot 6 times. Okay. Basically, what I was trying to say is that he couldn't score no points. You know what I'm saying? He was the only one scoring. You don't have no 2 option. Us not having a second option is a problem. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy, man. That's what I'm trying to say. I ain't feeling that. Shout out to Jamal the franchise in the chat. All I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Shout out to Ice, man. I seen you on X earlier, man. Hopefully you're in the chat. That's my man. Glad you back, Ice. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ice. Subscribe to Ice at a tip off of Brooklyn Nets podcast. That's a fact. Yo, what up, Brooklyn LM?
Yo, what's good, man? What's good, y'all?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know what's good, bro. I've been complaining all night about this team, bro. Besides Sharpe hooping.
I
All right, Sharpe.
mean, it is at this point, bro. I think this is the. I mean, I'm just seeing our offense is just MPJ. Like, I mean, at this
Talk
point, it
about
is
it.
what it is. Every play, catch and shoot. Every play, set a screen for MPJ. Every play, like no one else gets involved in the offense. Like
Facts.
realistically, it's just MPJ. If it's MPJ or we go home. Like, and that's the problem with the offense. You're not running no other plays for Powell. You're not running no other plays for any man shouldn't even be starting. Like this, and this is the thing with Joe. Why are you putting Powell again at the point guard? Like, put Traore and Powell in the backcourt, bro. Like,
Facts.
I don't understand this obsession he has with Terrence Mann. I really don't. Like, it's mind baffling to me, bro. You seen what Nolan was doing tonight. Yes, it was 6 points, but he also has 6 assists, bro. He's breaking down the defense, driving to the lane, and finding the open man. Like, he did a little pull up tonight from the mid range. That's what I like to see. But like, it's clear if Yegor is out, Nolan Traore should be the starting point guard, plain and simple. If you're gonna send
He
Yegor out, start him at the point guard, bro. Why are you starting
yeah,
man in the starting lineup? It's January. Sit him, put him on the bench. Let Powell get his reps at the two. Stop forcing Powell to be something he's not. He's not a point guard. He's a two guard.
facts.
Like you, I don't know what this obsession is with having men at the two. You're not getting anything out of him. At least Nolan and Drake in the backcourt will give you better defense. Nolan's not necessarily a cone. He will play defense. Like you got Powell, who's arguably one of the best defenders on the team. Like let them play together. Let the rookies learn how to mesh together and let them see what they can do. Starting. Like man is who he is at this point, bro. He's damn near 30 years old. You're not going to see who he can become. He is what he is. You got this 20-year-old just sitting there on the bench starving. Like let Traore start, bro. Like I don't get Jordy with this rotations. It's ridiculous. Other than that, I mean, you saw what Cooper Flag did tonight. Klay Thompson looked like he was vintage Klay Thompson tonight. Um, I mean, it is what it is. You know, Dallas. I honestly glad we kind of let Dallas win just because they have 14 wins, we're a couple of games behind them. So it is what it is at this point. But just let the young guys play, man. Start running plays for the young guys. Get them more involved in the offense. Stop having it be so MPJ centered. Like, yes, we know MPJ can get his, but I want to see the rookies more involved in the offense. Rather, is that or I'll put it on the rookies too. Start getting more aggressive offensively. Like if MPJ don't have it, you should look for your shots. Stop being so passive centered. If Traore is driving, yeah, I don't always want to see you pass out, bro. Take the open mid range. Take the one dribble pull up. Like do something and get more involved in the offense. Same thing with Drake Powell, which he did a little bit of tonight. You know what I'm saying? He did work from the mid range tonight. But I want to see y'all be more aggressive offensively. If y'all gonna be in the lineup, then I want to see something shake besides just seeing it PJ. You know, so but that's pretty much all I got. I mean, in terms of the tank, we're doing pretty well, which is better than what we was doing last year. Indiana won tonight. Look like Sacramento's gonna win tonight.
Ooh,
Um,
that's good.
so you know, The Indiana's at 9 wins, which means that they are close to getting 11 wins when they're on a 3-game win streak. So uh, we're doing pretty good in terms of the tanking side of things. But yeah, start getting these rookies more involved in the offense. That's all I got to say about it. But bounce back to John.
Good stuff. Good stuff, fella. Yeah, listen, I again, like you said, bad teams are starting to win right now. Clippers are starting to crawl their way out of things. So for the Nets, if you could stay 4 or 5 the rest of the way, I think we have a huge shot of getting top 5 or no less than top 6. I saw some good moments from the rookies tonight. Drake Powell wasn't second start. I agree. This Terrence Mann fiasco, it's got to end. This is worse than mid-cal cardio minutes. Like seriously, seeing Terrence Mann play close to 30 minutes on a back-to-back, and it's like this has been an ideal night honestly to rest man, start Nolan and Powell in the backcourt because I think having those two together, the one that does most of the defense, Derrick, the other that initiates the offense, that's a great combo to experiment with because you're building both their confidences and you're building their chemistry. We're not seeing that yet because the Terrence Mann obsession of dribbling the ball up the court matters so much on a rebuilding team, which is the worst crap I've heard in a long time. So yeah, once he's traded, I'll trade a second round pick with this guy for an expiring salary at this point to a team in Siberia if I can't get him in the NBA. That's how much I want to trade this guy right now. But yeah, Drake Powell had some good moments tonight. Most of his offense came from the interior. He's got a really good mid-range game. We've seen it a few times, but he's got a butter mid-range shot. I think he's shooting over 45% or 47 from field goal, which is really respectable. And he had a huge dunk tonight. Everybody wants to see the aggressive side of Powell. I thought you got to see that a little bit tonight. I want to see more of that. But it was just good to see him try to find his own identity. My whole thing I'm going to go with forward now is every time I see these rookies do impressive things, it's them creating their own identity. Just like Elm said, MPJ, he had a 28 and 9 performance tonight, but a lot of teams are starting to play us a lot tougher right now, especially MPJ. If you take him out the system of the offense, a lot of these guys have to figure it out on their own because Jordy built the system specifically around MPJ, and I thought it was good that Drake Powell tried to create his own offense tonight. I thought Nolan Traore with the 6 assists. He had 5 assists yesterday, 6 today, 11 2 games. Impressive. He's trying to figure out his own flow out there with initiating offense, and he did have some more interior plays. Start him at this point once you trade Terrence Mann. Experiment with that. The games that Yegor doesn't start Drake Powell with Nolan. The games that Powell doesn't play as a starter, you keep Yegor as a starter, playing with Nolan. Like mix up, see what those rookies can do together. Nolan is building really good progress right now for himself as far as being
6
confident on
assists
the court.
again.
Yeah, very impressive for Nolan Traore for sure. So I saw good things from those two rookies tonight. Noah Cloudy, me and Scott had a huge conversation a while back about how if Noah Cloudy's not a top future option for us, he's more of a specialist. But being a specialist right now, when you have a Caleb Wilson, an AJ DeBasa, or Cam Boozer's upcoming draft, clarifies to me how important it is to get one of those three guys. Because I like what Noah Cloudy has given you from offensive production this year, but putting it all together to be a top option, it seems like he's regressing a lot when he has to be a top option. And that's good clarity. It's not a bad thing because it lets you know, okay, if this guy's going to get an extension next year, it's probably not going to be for a lot of money. If he does stay on the team and has to become a bench player, this is the thing Noah Cloud has to do right now. It's learn to adapt to the situation. He's not doing that right now. He's had one good performance in the last week, but he's got to figure out how to adapt no matter if he's a starter or a role guy. And I think that's something for him to figure out. Day'Ron Sharpe, 14 and 12, the quickest double-double of the season. Listen, Day'Ron has had quite an interesting
In the
season.
NBA ever.
Yeah. Listen, he's had quite an interesting season. He's had some games where this guy's dominating. His biggest skill is rebounding. He's also had some games where his defense is shoddy. The fundamental weaknesses override, but he's been playing really well lately. And it's interesting because a team like the Celtics might be interested in Day'Ron. But Brad Stevens, I know you're a smart man. If there's a price you have for Day'Ron, it's definitely going up because Day'Ron is playing well as a backup. But I think the Nets have two interesting ways they could go about this. You could sell Day'Ron while his value is high, or you could trade Claxton, make Day'Ron your temporary starter, and keep him as a long-term piece, whether that's a starter or a backup, which he's an ideal backup. As much as Day'Ron has done very well, he will ultimately be an ideal backup for any team he's on, and it's not a bad thing whatsoever because his biggest superpower is rebounding, and he had a very good
our
night.
team though. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not in this, oh, what's his value on the trade market shit. I'm in the keep Day'Ron Sharpe business.
There's potentiality for it. I just think it's interesting with Claxton and Dayron. I ultimately feel one of them goes. Dayron is a smarter choice to keep because he's more affordable, and you won't ever have to overpay the guy, and he can fit a backup role if he has to stay in that role. So I think you go many ways with that. And then just to end on my note, the MPJ stuff is interesting. You guys all saw the stuff today with the Warriors. If the Warriors want him so badly, if you're only offering one unprotected pick, it has to be in the 2030 range when Steph Curry is no longer in that team. If you want a guy who's playing like a top 10 player, you got to be willing to give the Nets a huge future trade chip that's beneficial to us, not beneficial for you, because Curry will likely be off your team and retired in like 4 years. So if the Warriors want MPJ, that has to be a top pick as far as when he's no longer on that team. And if that's what they're willing to give up, that's part of the puzzle.
Yeah,
Moses Moody,
that trade package was garbage. So, I mean,
no, wait. I know. Just stand on my note. Moses Moody, he's definitely a piece that could fit our future. The Kings are likely going to be brought into this because the Nets don't want Kuminga. Everything that Brett Siegel said today, he did report that the Nets probably don't want Kuminga. So it seemed like the Kings would have to get involved. They'd probably have to send us like a Malik Monk and extra draft capital. Ultimately, if that's the way the Nets decide to go, it gives you assets to move forward with. But if they give us an unprotected pick that's in 2030, 2031 when Curry's no longer on the team, is a huge trade chip coupled with the Denver Nuggets 2032 that we got when Joker will be at the end of his career too. So if the Nets can come away with a pick like that, we have some very valuable trade chips to utilize in a star package in the future. And if that's what we have to get for MPJ, it's a way to move forward. And if we do make that move, the rookies right now with the progress they're making, they're building confidence, they're building trust with Jordy, and they're earning their minutes every night. And if that's the way it has to go, like Elam said, I'd rather these rookies create an identity with each other than have one just built around MPJ where he has to be the main option. Because if you keep MPJ and you don't do well in this upcoming draft, teams are easily going to figure out Jordy's system and take MPJ out the equation, which forces these other guys to have bigger roles, but they're not going to be set in the offensive schemes because Jordy's not building it around. He's building it around one guy. So I feel like if you do trade MPJ, the best win of that is these rookies will get to develop their own offensive schemes together. And when you do get a potential top franchise guy this summer, that guy's going to be a huge focal point of our future with those guys. So if you do trade MPJ, I think it will benefit our rookies in their own development, and we can build something sustainable.
Hey, well, Jonathan. Oh man, hold on.
That's my own perspective on it.
Hold
Be stable. You was advocating the trade.
I got some stuff for LM2, man. Hold on.
Time out. We can't skip Scott. We gotta go to Scott. Let Scott.
Oh, go ahead, man.
Want to go to Scott?
Aren't you about to retire your podcast? My bad. That's all I'm going to say on my topic. Pass the ball, Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Scott,
What's up, guys?
Shout your page out, Scott.
Yeah, Apartment Gamer and more on YouTube, and Apartment Gamer and more 1 on X. Catch me pregame. I do a lot of pregame stuff. So, yeah. So, I thought today was interesting. I like Drake Powell shooting that midi, and I'm glad he was showcase some of his athleticism because he sure enough has it. He just need more playing time, and I think he need to be in a 2 spot. He's not a point guard.
Agreed.
He plays off the ball when he was in college, so I think he feel comfortable with that. I just want him to be aggressive. That's all. And when you get in the paint, don't look to pass. Get yours because you earned it. You earned it. You earned it. So get yours. Nolan, I thought he need to work on his outside shot. You gotta hit the outside shot to make them respect you, so you can blow by them. Because when you come, you clearly you have the quickness. So it's just if they know you're gonna shoot under around 30%, they're gonna let you shoot 30%. I'd rather you shoot than to go by me. So that's the thing with Nolan. As far as turning the ball over, he does well. He passes well, and he's quick. I thought the rookies played. Danny Wolf has interesting. I don't know if you know how some players can play multiple positions, but they really not good at any position. That's what I get out of Danny Wolf.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was high on Danny Wolf. I'm kind of like, damn,
he's
man,
like
I wish he
he
played with
kind of
playing better
gives me
ball.
that feeling that he can do it all, but you ain't good at all or any, I should say.
He had a good performance yesterday, though. Remember, double good defense, and it was a
Yeah,
back to back, so he did
yeah,
have a good
he plays, he
yesterday.
rebounds. He's a big body. It just
Yeah,
don't.
but no, what it is with me
There's
is that I'm
something
looking for
missing.
consistency. It's no consistency. I don't know. The one night he'll have a good rebounding night. Like we've seen him do both in the G League. So I was just kind of expecting more of that. And to be honest, as much as we want to see these rookies shine, Daron Sharpe has been the most consistent when he's got the opportunity.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
only thing about Sharp is
When I compare him to Wolf,
right.
first.
Oh yeah. He definitely. You can see that he know what to expect when he's on the
Right.
court.
I thought
That's what
Danny Wolf
Daron
did.
Sharp. I don't think
Scott, I
Danny
thought Danny
Wolf.
Wolf was going to take his spot. I thought Danny Wolf was going to take Sharp's spot. I don't think
I
that.
don't think so now. No.
Yeah, nah.
No, it's Sharp be in the right spot, and he plays with force when he's in the paint. Where Danny is more like Danny, you're not going to blow by anybody in the NBA. I'm sorry, the threes in the NBA are nice.
Well,
Even the suck teams threes kind of nice. They quick, they athletic. You know what I'm saying? They just as quick as you. They might not dribble like you do, but they don't have to.
that's why playing him out of position sucks. What said is you have him guard these athletic threes, and then when he has to go against them on the offensive side, they're defensively a lot more agile to stop
but the
Problem.
fours in this league is strong. He
But
has to.
but know what it is, Scott? I feel like with Wolf, if you want him to, skip the Malu, razzle dazzle with the handle, he could do that to the fives and the fours. You try to do that to a three, they ready for that.
Exactly. That's why he should be a five,
But-
because you play him against the small agile
But he
guys.
played
they're-
against a four, and when they played against Denver, and he couldn't hold him out of the paint. He was
Well, that was
killing
Aaron
him
Gordon.
inside.
That was Aaron Gordon, man. Come on.
I mean, Aaron Gordon is not the top four in the league.
He's a great defender. Wait. Aaron Gordon is a great defender. Man.
I'm
We gotta
talking about
give him respect, man.
offensively.
He's good offensively, Aaron Gordon. He was a third option.
He's
when they
still
won
not the
title.
top in the four in the
option.
league. There are plenty of fours that's nice in
Well,
this
listen,
league.
when Aaron Gordon is from Denver, right? Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
When he's healthy, he's a matchup nightmare, man.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying he's not, but he wasn't. You got to remember.
He's too fast for the big man. If you put a small person to match his quickness, he can overpower smaller defenders. And
I'm just saying he needs improvements. That's all.
Listen, I got
So
smoke for
Wolf definitely can improve. I agree with you. I just would play him at his natural
No,
position.
he
against
needs
bigs.
improvement. I
That's
don't
the thing.
know if. See, this is the thing.
What?
This is the thing.
You lay off a Terrence Mann, all right? Dreamers Pro, who has 248,000 subscribers, said he's going to be a star, all right? So you lay off him.
Who, Terrence Mann?
Oh my god!
Send him to Siberia for anything at this point.
I don't know about that.
Dreamers Pro, though.
But let me finish. Let me land this. Clearly we don't have a number two, or we have a number three. And when Cam Thomas is not there, we have no scoring, man. We really don't.
Yeah, what happened the couple of games?
I'm just saying.
Let's stop this,
in
let's stop
general.
this, let's stop this.
I'm speaking in general. I'm just speaking in general. I'm not saying that Cam every night going to give you 30 points. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is we have no number two on this team. These guys shoot terrible.
Talk to him.
Well, listen,
They shoot terrible, man. They hitting, missing wide open shots, man. They had wide open shots not this night, last night too.
I just want to stay with that conversation when Scott passed it, whenever he decides to, because at the end of the day, bro, we don't have a second option for him. It's Cam Thomas, but y'all don't want to talk about that.
That option is in the draft, guys. I'm calling it. That second option will be in the draft.
Man. Like if you look at,
I understand. I understand.
Right now, he is.
I understand what you're saying.
This roster right now, he the second option. They just.
I understand what you're saying, BK. That he's undersized at sometimes, and he has a disadvantage in certain situations. I get it. He can score. His superpower is he can put points up, and you need points. I don't care. You can have 4 defensive players, and you're gonna lose the game if you're not putting the ball in the bucket.
Well, I just think they have so many guys now. The NBA has evolved. If this was like 10 years ago, Cam Thomas would be perfect, but like they have so many guys that are
No, they don't have. I think they look for it.
Have so many guys.
They don't have so many guys.
Nobody on this roster supposed to be in front of Cam Thomas. You talking about so many guys? Ain't no one guy on this team that's supposed to be.
Like Therese Martin, Jalen Wilson. I mean Chauncey Johnson, Tyson Edmonton. Come on, man. They could shoot like Cam Thomas.
I'm falling in love with Jalen Johnson from Atlanta. I think that's his name. So I think Caleb Wilson. I think Ella might be right, man. He might be on.
Oh, now you're high on Caleb Wilson. You told me that guy was a role player 4 weeks ago. Like you said the same about Cooper Flag a year ago. Now, PK, just watch him play on TV. Don't just look at a scouting report anymore. A little bit of advice. Just watch him play.
I'm finished. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie, PK. You talking heavy on Cooper Flag before he came in the draft.
Bring it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know much. I don't know the rules about passing the ball, but I'm starting to pick up though, man. But
it's okay. You good? You good?
Go ahead. Yeah,
Dwabi, no, I'm not stealing it. I'm giving you guys a lot of.
No, I passed the ball. What
was I saying, man? The rookies. Yeah, the rookies. You got to give these guys time to actually develop, to get adjusted to the physicality of the NBA, the speed. They got to learn how to make reads. Like Nolan is probably still like overthinking the game somewhat. He has to get adjusted to, I mean, it's different. Like he played in Europe and playing in the pros is, 2 totally different things. And mainly the thing is really like the length and athleticism and physicality that he really has to get to adjusted to. That's the
BK, the accurate tape.
Whoa!
What's that?
I'm proud of you, man.
What happened?
So wait, hold on. So you say that for our rookies, but why is that not the case when we talk about the draft? I say that to you all the time.
Yep.
Well, I'm looking at guys. I'm looking at Jalen Johnson right now, man. I think Caleb Wilson, because I think he was about the same size, Jalen Johnson, coming out of college at 205, and now he's up to 220 pounds now. So, and you see the type of, I think we need something like that, man. So I'm looking at Caleb Wilson. It's not the end of the world if the Nets don't really get.
He's a perfect fit. Caleb Wilson plays positionless basketball to a T. If that's the guy you want to be main part of Jordy's system, that's a grand slam right there. So I'm glad you finally are on the same page with us about it, because you said this guy was going to be a role player. And it's like, how? This dude is doing stuff that the Boston, Peterson, and Boozer are doing right now, and he's one player doing those different skill sets like one guy.
If you play him at the 4, I mean, at 205, he still has to gain some muscle. I'm not saying
he will. He will.
Yeah, he
Don't
definitely
worry about
gains some
that.
muscle. Yeah. I can I can look at him in terms
those
of
dudes.
like
I feel what you're saying, but and again, I would listen. I'm just listening, so I don't watch college ball like that. But for him to be having those doubles the way he has consistency in college, that's what I've recognized. Like,
Clowney going to the bench.
That's not in the sneeze at. You know what I mean? Like that got my attention. So I'm just looking at it like that can translate to the NBA. Certain games translate to the NBA, and if you're getting double in college, that translates to the NBA for sure.
Well, mainly when it comes to the NBA is like the strength, physicality, So hopefully, I think Caleb Wilson's actually. They said I was looking at a scout report. He can actually shoot. So
he can.
Right there. I just look at Ace Bailey. Like I'm like, oh man, hopefully he doesn't give me like those Ace Bailey vibes, man. I'm like,
what? Okay, don't walk back. Just take what you said was good. No, you walk it back. Don't walk back. Keep walking
BKNY
forward.
hoops
Hold
wild,
on,
man.
yeah,
Trying to
hold
compare
on. So I
Wilson.
just wanted to hear
Wow.
BK Hoops talk about basketball or whatnot, what he's seen out there. But I need him to answer this on the title, and we're gonna go to Easy, Notorious, and Peoples. Nolan Traore is starting at the PG, Egor at the 2. How you feel about it?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because Egor, we saw him get his pockets picked a couple of times in that Orlando game. It seems like Nolan has more speed, and for now, yeah, I think you're right. Until like Egor can get stronger and he'd be able to hold guys off from like stripping him pretty much. Pretty much when you dribble the ball, you want to like kind of put your arm out somewhat to fend off that defender, but he's just not strong enough to really kind of do that. So he's gonna get his
But
pocket.
what about him being an off-ball player since he takes
Yeah,
the
that
more
works. I mean,
threes?
that I was saying on my show last night. I mean, he can play the 1, the 2, the 3, especially if he gets stronger at the 3. He could play as a small forward, and he could play like a undersized power forward if he can get up to like 227 pounds and just space the floor out. And it's depending on the matchup, pretty much. So
He's a 1, 2, 3. I wouldn't say 4. He's not going to be
when he
forward.
gets stronger. When he gets
Small
stronger.
forward. I agree on 3. That's the highest I'll go. But power forward, nah, he would have to be like super athletic at that point to be a power forward. Nah, I won't see that.
No, I'm just saying, just to space the floor out, provide spacing, and those big men don't like to guard the perimeter pretty much, and you got a lot of rim protection too, so you probably can get some switches, and that can pull out like rim protectors. But like on Dallas, man, who was that dude on Dallas that was just killing us, man? And this is what I talk about.
Najee Marshall.
Yeah,
I heard that was one guy that was having a number.
This is what I say. You saw it. There's nothing fancy, no fancily dribbling, straight line drives, shoulder into chest.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, look at the points in the paint, bro. They had no business doing us bad like that.
Well, we had no physicality, man. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all can't put that on Cam Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Hold on. Let me be specific, bro. They had 44 points in the paint. Like, we had nobody deterring their shot. Like, they was just getting to the rim at will.
Well, Breezy, Claxton's undersized at the 5. Clowney is undersized at the power forward position. Danny Wolf, I mean, even though he's 255 pounds, he doesn't play like he's 255. Nolan, he can't put up any type of resistance like that Najee Marshall. Like, you see how he's put together, man. And it's like I said, it's nothing fancy. It's just straight line drives, shoulder into chest, finish. That's it. Puts pressure on the rim. It just causes the defense to actually have to collapse. I don't know why Jordy wasn't. Well, I don't know. At this point, his hands were tied.
You would think our bigs would have ate tonight though, because AD and Lively was out. Like, realistically, it should have been money.
Like Cooper Flag getting downhill. I mean, it's tough to stop, and we just don't have anybody that's physically that could stop him. If y'all watch that Dallas and Philadelphia game, I mean, Cooper Flag looked like a high school player, man. He just couldn't do anything against Embiid. That's what you kind of need.
Came to a screeching halt.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
That shit, wow, what happened?
I keep telling you guys about Claxton. He's had a good season, man. But against some of the top bigs in the NBA, even average bigs, he looks undersized. Unfortunately, that's something we have to really think about. Is Claxton legitimately the center we can rely on in an Eastern Conference Finals scenario?
I'm wondering how many shots were put up. I'm really wondering how many shots because we missed a lot.
Hold on, y'all. Let's go to Easy. You know what I'm saying? We ain't here for
Easy. The word.
Easy. What's the word? Easy.
Yo, happy New Year, bro.
yo, BK, what's the word? Yo, my mic good? I'm hot. I'm hot.
You're good.
Yeah, you good, bro. You good, man.
Yo, what's the word? Yo, BK, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the party, my nigga. Glad to see you back here for the new year. Going strong.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Moving. You know what I'm saying? But what's going on, panel? BK. Brooklyn, what's going on?
What's going on?
Real quick.
I think people are having problems with the reception.
All right, go ahead, Easy.
Real quick. I ain't watched the game, so I've just been listening to y'all cook about the game and shit like that. I ain't got too much to say about it.
Scott, can you hear people? Can you hear anybody?
People, you might have to drop out. Somebody,
drop out. People,
drop out, come back on, because he might not be able to hear me. Yeah.
Stream, y'all, get your shit together, yo.
Yeah, now we got blame
They
StreamYard.
charged me enough.
Leaf, I apologize, my brother. It's StreamYard, my brother. It's StreamYard. But yo, real quick, I just want to say, I want to say one thing, and then, matter of fact, two quick things. One, don't sleep on that boy Najee Marshall. That don't sleep on him. That boy
Yeah, he
good.
was nice. He played
That
well.
that boy nice. It's a shame that they traded motherfucking Luca. It would have been nice to see what they did with that boy and that whole team, but that's a whole story for a different day.
Well, what team he was on prior? Real quick, Breezy. What team was he on prior to?
I think he was on the Pelicans. I think he got traded from the Pelicans. Yeah, but you see what the Pelicans doing over there.
But 3 firsts for Murphy, man, that's crazy.
That's a whole different story. But I just want to say one thing real quick. For Yegor, the most for right now I'm going is the 2, and that's because he could play off ball. Anything else, he got to open up his skill set and show more confidence on the floor. Because we can't be putting somebody at the 3 and the 4, and all you could do is just space out, bro. Because at that point, your lineup looks small. You're limited in your size. You gotta show more in the court. That's all I'm saying. So the most I'm going is the 2, and even then with the 2, I gotta know what's the lineup and what's the rotation out there and what we really run. Because listen, I hear y'all, but you got to show a little bit more to the skill set. I'm starting to have a little bit more questions, not like bad questions, but just like just questions of curiosity. Like, we got a few people on the team that could pass the rock, but they're not really like showing off that quality to the maximized degree. So I just got a few questions for like the coaching staff. Like, how do you plan on maximizing this talent going forward? 'Cause I see y'all trying to pay attention to the weaknesses, but I'm not seeing the strengths being utilized to the utmost degree.
Well, that's the key thing.
Hold on.
That's the main thing. They don't have strength.
Oh no,
Like
come on.
physicality.
No, let Easy get into that. Talk to us, Easy. What strengths you talking about? What specifically, like player for player? What strength you see that we need to they should focus on?
Like, so you want me to go player for player, or you want
just whatever. Because from through your lens, how you see the game.
So like for me, for example, like for Yegor, I mean, I know we know his college tape. We all been here. We've been talking about it. We've been chopping up about it. So for the most part, we know his playmaking, if you're looking for it from like a number perspective, is going to come from like transition buckets, things of that nature. When you get out and running, things like that. I don't see too much of that. So I would think he could move in a half court too. He could pass the rock in a half court too, like that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see too much actions being utilized to maximize his talent in passing the rock and seeing his decision making when it comes to certain plays. Now I don't know if that's the sets they running, or I don't know if that's him not taking assertiveness in certain plays. Kind of the same thing for Danny Wolf. We know he could be a mismatch in just positionally if you put him at the 5, things like that. Now he got some deficiencies at the 5. I would say you have to play him at the 4, but then you start moving up in athleticism against him. But his true quality is passing, so why not give him opportunities to create the mismatch and bring the ball up the court to see how they play off of it? So things like that. It's just just curious questions like, are we slow playing this, or are we just holding off? I'll that's just curious question for the coaching staff. But for me personally, when it comes to Yegor, at the most is a 2. But I don't want to hold the rock too long. But real quick, Breeze. But real quick before I pass the rock, yo, Joey, don't black on my guy Claude, yo. Let him rock real quick. Let him rock, bro. Let him rock real quick, bro. But go ahead, Breeze. Go ahead, Breeze. What's going on?
I'm saying that I want Yegor to study Reggie Miller, study Richard Hamilton, study these great off-ball basketball players, and do what they do. Learn their style, learn their game, study the game, be a student.
Study Michael Porter Jr. He's a great off-ball player.
No, of course. No, I think he do. You see that lean off the backboard 3-pointer?
Yeah.
That's definitely MPJ showing in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm saying that to say, embrace the 2-guard position. Don't try to run away from it like you need to be a point guard to be great in this league. You could say, you know what, 2-guard is best for me. I know they wanted the player develop me as a point guard, but trust me, if you don't want him being a point guard to block Nolan Traore's potential to be in a point guard. Because if Nolan Traore doing this with
point there.
early, bro. He's gonna be a true point guard, bro. Right now he ain't a scorer, but he can find people, bro. He got high IQ.
Hold on for a minute.
He make the best play out of the situation.
He's had 11 assists the last 2 games. That's impressive. Take stock of that, people.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, he's a true point guard.
He's a point guard, and Egor should be the 2, bro. If you keep putting Egor at the 1, you're gonna be blocking Nolan Traore learning how to be a point guard. He needs like MPJ need help. You don't see he need help.
Yeah, he need help.
Jordan just needs to create better schemes for the rookies. Let's call it what it is. Like Ellen was saying to a T, once you take MPJ out the equation, these other guys feel like they know how to set offensive schemes together because it's like Jordy, you're not running through with them. Like expand on it. You have to have plan B's and C's with these kids. When MPJ don't got it or he's getting taken out the equation, you got to get these other guys in better offensive sets.
And so, all right, I look at it like in terms of point guards, basketball is all about matchups, right? So the top point guards is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luka, Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham. I mean, in his wildest dreams, Nolan is never going to be anything like that. We need to go and get those type of players, whether that be free agency.
Shai's a point guard.
Why you always doing this, bro?
There's PK. Why you say about it? That didn't take too long.
What are you talking about?
You acting like they growing trees.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, we going there.
Hold on.
I'm with BK. No. Just for the fuck of it, I'm with BK. We going here, bro. We going here.
Hold on.
Yes.
And I gotta say this. I'm glad you said that. But again, there's no logic to his content, bro. Think about it. Listen, bro. Listen, first off,
Tyrese Maxey is up there in terms of point guards.
hold on, bro. You skipping that Notorious for 1, which is rude. For 2,
Joey.
Hold on. The fact is again, as a Nets fan, I'm gonna talk about the players on this team. You didn't even pick a player. These are just imaginable players in your mind, man. Bro. What player are you even talking about?
Breezy.
Who you even talking about realistically? Like the B here at the point guard.
You before, right?
You don't have a player, but this is
what I'm saying. Don't call Breezy out on basketball, man.
No, this is what I'm saying. You don't have a player. Listen. I'm not arguing with you. I'm saying you don't have a player.
No,
you talk all of this shit, but you don't have a player. You talking about like Cunningham, like Luka. You can't have a realistic trade and win the trade.
No,
hold on. Listen. Listen to what I'm saying. You could really think of a trade situation. Instead of doing that, you just have some imaginative, no player, no real situation. I just said we have to get
those kind of guys.
What you mean those kind of guys?
Yeah.
BK, they don't grow on trees.
You think Nolan?
The report says they do.
I think if you can get
you have to like that. There's plenty of them in the NBA.
I'm not skipping Notorious unless you got a real trade package, bro. Notorious, he a whole member on the page. I ain't letting you skip him with some fake ass trade package.
Yo, Hoop just got benched.
Yo, what's up with these niggas coming out with these whack ass packages, man?
Nah, let Joey go, man. Let Joey go.
Let Joey get his take off. Let Joey get his take off.
Yo, pass the mic.
No, let BK cook, bro. He gonna throw
a
whole soliloquy.
Yo, he ain't cooking nothing. He's burning toast.
Let Joey go.
He ain't cooking shit.
No, it's Joey's gone. It's Joey gone.
BK is cooking, yo. BK not cooking, bro. Let Joey go.
Wait. Hold on. How you gonna throw a whole soliloquy at a man and don't let him respond, bro? Come on, son.
All right, yeah, let him respond. Let him respond.
Response to what he said.
That's fucked up.
BK, are you saying like?
So you trying to tell me? Hold on. First and foremost,
we can go on that.
Cut off Jet Notorious in the first place.
Listen. Hold on, breezy. You gotta take the.
That's apology, but that's an apology right there. But you can't just throw out a whole statement at a man and he can't even say one word back. You're just gonna skip him and put him all the way back in the line. Let him respond, then we can get right back to Johnny.
That's my question to him. Easy.
All right, so listen. All right, Breezy, you played basketball before. I'll hoop. right? You go to the park.
Oh my! No, let Joey go. Let Joey go. Let Joey go.
Yeah,
We're not using this analogy.
No,
Let Joey go. Let Joey go. No.
Come on, BK. Come on, man.
Nah, it's about winning games, though, man. Like,
all right, go ahead, man. What?
You use the same analogy every year.
Go ahead, Joey. Go ahead.
Is this with the 8-ball again, man? Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the metaphoric analogy, but it's actually true, though, man. But
it's not true.
All you look at is scouting reports, my guy. Come on.
No, I'm Jonathan, man. You and your emotions, bro.
No, you watch 5-minute highlights of clips and then act
Hey,
like
no
you know
arguing, no fighting, no
players.
fighting.
You see what you're doing? It's easy. This what you want.
We heard this analogy plenty of times, bro.
But y'all don't understand, because y'all think
Bro,
I'm
let me
wrong.
go to notorious, man. I don't care about you and John.
No,
arguing
because all y'all
right
cut
now. I
him
just
off.
want to go to
BK, we don't think you're wrong. It's just that
trust me, I want to hear Joey.
there is no more Shea in the league. There's only Shea.
No, there's a bunch of them out there, man.
Oh, okay. All right.
I remember Jalen Johnson is actually a point forward, so look at his
Bro,
athleticism.
he ain't leaving Atlanta, man. Stop it, man. Yo, talk to us, Notorious, man.
Notorious.
What's up, man?
What's the word?
Just real quick from Dayron played well tonight, but I like Dayron, but he still does a lot of doofy shit on the floor, bro. He had a double-double, I get it, but he still got hands less like
He still got hand problems,
He's
right?
still doing
that nigga's doofus.
a lot of goofy shit out there.
Yeah,
Nolan, we need more scoring from him. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know he's a rookie. We see that he had point guard skill set, but we need him to be more aggressive scoring the ball. It seems like he's timid at times with doing that. Drake had an okay game, 10 points, but he literally did nothing else. I think he had like one assist or one rebound or, one of something else in the other category.
He played 25 minutes.
We need the rookies I need to see them producing in multiple different areas.
What about the defense, though? What about the defense,
Yeah,
Joe?
the defense was good, but still, I mean,
okay.
you're giving me 10 points and one rebound. Like,
I mean, their guard that he was guarding was getting busy.
Danny Wolf looked like he hit a wall, man. The Nets stink at rebounding the ball, and I think the lack of rebounding affects their defense. And even Jordy said this. It's like they will play a good defensive set, and then they give the ball right back. That usually ends up with the other team scoring because of second chance points.
Second and third chances.
Times I've seen opposing teams hit threes after a stop because we failed to secure the rebound is laughable.
Yep, sure enough.
MPJ
Joey
is on an island out there. Y'all already hit on that. It's like he's carrying the team offensively by himself. Yep. And the more bodies that are out, the more it shows. This is my last point. I don't agree with the Yegor tape. I'm gonna be the man on the island by myself. I think you don't just stop developing this guy and let him. Here's the thing. The Yegor take is wrong. You don't stop developing the guy and letting him play through his mistakes because he's getting stripped and picked in his rookie year. Pressure makes diamonds. You make him play through it. Put him through the ringer. He's a rookie. You don't say, "Oh well, he's not handling the ball. Let's just move him on point guard." No, you got to put him. You got to give him that work. They still.
Thank you, Joey.
I agree with it, Joey. The only thing I'm saying is time is not in his favor. You can't sit there and go. And the reason why I say that, the reason why I say that, the reason why I say that, because there's other drafts and there are true point guards that will come out.
God, this is
it'll be asinine to sit there and say, I'm gonna make you a point guard when you know you can pick up a true point guard like Nolan. Nolan has ball skills.
Everybody knows the point guard position.
It's easier to cheat.
Here's why I said you're wrong, because everybody knows the point guard position is the hardest position.
Right,
in the
exactly.
NBA,
that's why it's hard. Right.
He is in his first year. This man ain't even play a whole year of basketball.
I understand that.
Let him develop.
Well, Joey, you got to come into the league with a set.
I'm gonna land my plane.
All right.
Going through the ups and downs is only gonna make him a better player. Pressure makes diamonds. You think Luka and all these other guys came into the league and just doing everything like at the
no, they had
top
sets,
notch?
but But they had.
So I think it's a little unfair to just knock him off and be like, okay, yeah, you're not playing point guard because you're not strong enough and your handle is not strong enough in your rookie year. Like, come on.
I hope y'all know at one point Kate Cunningham was leading the league in turnover. Like, y'all
yes,
gotta
I understand that, but Cade is not a point guard.
Huh?
Cade is not a point guard. Even though he plays.
Scott, come on. No,
he's not a true point guard. He don't have to be.
Having
Scott, shit.
that take just went 360, man.
He's like a two. He's more of a two than a point guard. When they go into they half court set,
Scott,
he just
initiates. Scott, why don't you like our rookies? Like, you always criticize the rookies like so crazy. Like, it's like they don't have time on this side. They're not doing enough. It's been 3 months. They are developing their own way outside of MPJ. That's why
I agree with giving them time, but I'm saying the time is moving. It is going to move.
A guy that gave me 17 assists at halftime is not a point guard?
I think it's kind of unfair to judge them on not even a year of basketball. Like,
seriously, Joey.
Not even half a year.
Yegor, to have a point guard that's 6'9", that is going to be a big impact for the Nets. So you don't just give up on that. Because he's
facts.
Showing promise with his dribbling in his first year. Like, come on,
bro. Seriously,
it's called development, bro. It's called development. A point guard gotta touch the paint, bro. If you're not touching the paint, you have to let the rookies play through their mistakes. And I'm
seriously, Joe. And it's like people get so critical of Drake Powell's game this year, but it's like he's a smart scorer. You look at the field goal and 3-point field goal. He's like hitting 47% or 45% from field goal. That's respectable for a rookie year. And people said, "Oh, lately he looks scared. He looks cowardly out there. He's going to be traded." And it's like, look what he did tonight. He had a mid-range game tonight.
Bro, I seen him passing in the paint, bro.
Breeze, stop it, Breeze. Stop. Breeze, stop.
But I did see him passing in the paint. It was, my thing is this, John. It was right after he did the dunk. Like, he made the dunk, and then he did that. It was like, bro, like, you just dunked it. Why you ain't?
Somebody said something interesting in the chat, right? And I'm not comparing Yegor to Luka, but what I'm saying is that every rookie don't come out just knocking it out the park in their first year. Somebody said something interesting in the chat. I remember us comparing Yegor to Halliburton a lot. Halliburton didn't come out his first year playing the way he playing now. Give him time, man.
I ain't gonna lie. He was cooking that first year in Sacramento.
Not like he was last year. He is a whole different player.
All I'm saying is you gotta have something already. You can't just come into the NBA and not have nothing. And then say develop. When you know there's more draft picks coming in where people who have the whole bag.
But the whole objective is this year to develop. Why not give him
a playing? Shot? Let them play the season out. I'm not saying not to play him out. I'm not saying
he's on the time limit, Scott. That's what we're questioning right now.
What you gonna give him 3 years?
Well, that's where you get most rookies in the NBA.
Not at point guard, you don't. Point guard is extremely important.
Oh man, Scott. We are crashing the plane right now, my guy.
We got to move the pill. Because my nigga people's on the panel. But real quick, Scott.
Yeah.
So, real quick answer, because we got to move to people's. We got to go to people's real quick.
Go ahead.
So, how much more time are you giving Yegor? You personally,
depending on how this draft is. This is why I say time is not on his side. Depending on how the draft is, how our next draft pick afterward, whether we get picks, you don't know what can happen. He has to develop. He has to develop. You cannot be dribbling. Okay.
Hold on.
But you don't know if you get the point.
You gotta give him time to develop.
Okay, yes. I'm not saying not give him time. I'm not saying get rid of him. I like him. And y'all getting on me like I don't like him.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, y'all want to stop his development at point guard.
I don't want to stop it.
Scott,
all I'm saying is he need to work on it.
Talk about moving him to the 2 and the 3. That sounds like stopping.
Well, he acting like he's a 2.
Wait, Scott, you know what's crazy? Before Egor had his big breakout moment at Barclays, LB was on the show saying, you know what? I could see us trading Egor in like a few years.
I didn't say, listen, don't get me confused with that. I didn't say that.
Breakout moment, just like Joey said, give it time. These guys
I did not. I did not say that.
You said he's on a time limit.
Right. All of them are. They not?
Right now, at this moment, what are we trying to do?
All players are.
Are we trying to develop or win? If we're trying to win, I agree with you, but that's not the goal. That was never the goal this year.
Development, man.
You telling me,
Joey? Thank you.
Hold on, y'all.
Yo, we're in year 1 of a rebuilding process. What's
actually we in 2?
We in 2. Man,
this is second year.
Chill.
Hold on, y'all. We could double back to this. We could double back to it, but we gotta let our nigga people go, yo. We gotta let people go. We could double back to it, but we gotta.
Yeah, let's pass the ball to people. Let's pass the ball.
Peoples, what's going on, man? What's the word? Talk to us. You already know what's going on. Brooklyn in the building.
Yo, what's good? What's good? Yo, Breezy, what's good, people? Everybody, yo, I just want to say, I just want to say, Breezy, yo, Breezy, to watch season, I don't miss no Nets games, but I was out, but I don't miss no Nets games, but it's, to watch season, I'm trying to make it quick. Jordy, Sean Marks, y'all better got the fucking point, man. Y'all got the point. Y'all better not play around. We have Indiana won tonight. Sacramento won tonight. Let's keep it going, man. Let's make this shit super tank. Let's make this shit super tank. And OKC is selling them draft picks. Sean Marks, you better be like in a more forest, like you better be a Siberian tiger in the middle of the winter. Haven't eaten for a month. Sean Marks, I'm telling you, motherfucker.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you better be that tiger, boy. You better be, you know what I'm saying? You on your last string. It's like minus 50 degrees in Siberia. You gotta eat. You better do your you better get another top 10 pick for us, boy. You better get another top 10 pick for us. Watch season, tank super hard, stay on 11 wins.
Brooklyn
stay on 11 wins. No more wins. We don't need that. We don't need that. Everybody knows. Pop Thorn. I'm sorry. Rob Thorn's Shadow, aka Pop Thorn, need to join the stream right now. I know he's not complaining right now.
Okay.
11 and 26.
Hold on, people.
Beautiful.
Hold on, peoples. We can't be calling out people that's not on the stream, yo. Hold on, bro. Goddamn, bro. I didn't know.
No moral wins.
Shit. Oh shit.
I don't want that. We good.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Right on, people.
We rather have the top 4 pick or whatever, or the number 5. I'd rather have from 1 through 5.
Yo,
then win 26. Then win 26 games. Let's say like 26 and 56 last year. I'm good.
Peoples, how close we looking to that right now, people?
Beautiful, Breezy. Beautiful. I woke up. I'm seeing the Pacers won. I'm like, hallelujah. And I'm not even Christian or Baptist. You already know. I say hallelujah. Astaghfirullah.
Yo, we can be a bottom 3 team for real.
People, we got to catch up in the losing column.
Did the Kings win tonight?
You know we're going to catch up, Breezy. You know we're going to catch up, my guy. We're gonna catch up, but Charlotte and Clippers play.
Easy,
I don't even know who to pick tonight.
Y'all crazy, bro.
I don't know. Charlotte's Clippers won tonight because I got the other phone. I got the other phone live, Breezy. I got the other phone live. And Sacramento, thank you, Sacramento Queens. Thank y'all. Thank you, Sacramento Queens thank you.
They had 10 wins.
John? How you like that, John? How you like that?
It'd be even better if they could beat the Knicks on Wednesday. It'd be even better if the Kings could beat the Knicks on Wednesday.
How many games we behind for the worst record?
Y'all can have the worst pick. Y'all can have the worst pick, the worst record, and still not get the top 1 through 3.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
That's true, BK.
The
Are we
worst
looking at the
record,
same thing
Breezy.
right here?
Worst record.
Why y'all
got
guys keep Jonathan?
two more losses than us.
PK,
I'm sorry. We
securing
got two
top
more
five.
wins than a
You
worst
need to
record.
do
We got
that.
two more wins than a worst
Talk
record,
your
Breezy.
shit. Talk
We
your
got two
shit.
more wins. Look, Breezy, 9-31. I
Hold
know
on,
we got
let's
to
look
catch
at
up on
this.
that.
Hold on.
32
Peoples, let's look at
losses
the
though,
schedule.
Breezy. We
Let's
got to
look at
catch
the
up on
schedule.
32 losses. Them
What this
punk ass
schedule look like?
fucking
You think
Pelicans.
MPJ
Punk
better
ass
not play
Pelicans,
that
yo.
on Wednesday.
We got the
Word,
Pelicans on
bro.
my birthday,
Punk
Who
ass
we
man.
play
Pelicans,
Wednesday?
John, and the Pacers.
your
You see,
birthday?
they got the
MPJ
31, 32 losses.
Yeah,
Who
man.
we
We got to
play
catch up on
Wednesday?
those 31, 32 losses, Breezy. We got to
Who we
try to
play
catch up on that
Wednesday?
quick.
The Pelicans.
The
That's all I'm
Pelicans
waiting.
on my
That's all I'm waiting
birthday.
is the L's.
That's an
You better
important game.
look. You better
What's that,
drop.
tomorrow?
You better tank like the Pacers, man. You remember they just lost 13 in a row. You better get it right. Sean Marks, Jordy, don't play around, man.
Let me see.
Jordy, don't play. Indiana doing that
You
shit on
need
purpose.
to
You
get
know
New
that,
Orleans
Breezy.
to 10
Indiana
wins.
doing that shit on
Wait, hold
purpose.
on.
You
They
hold
think
gonna
on,
win
so?
the top
Breeze.
New
3 picks.
Orleans?
Hold on,
Yo,
Breeze.
imagine the Hawks having the best odds right now, man, and they just got rid of Trae Young. That's
Breeze.
crazy.
We're in a better spot than we was
Yo,
last
Breeze,
time, though.
put that comment up.
We gotta
Breeze.
Exactly.
I will
get
say
better.
that.
It's even got to get better.
Balecki,
It's even got to
Balecki,
get better with the
916.
losses.
Put that
Staying
comment
away
up.
from the six odds is the best thing for
Put
us right
that up
now.
real
The
quick.
six
No,
odds.
these
we-
people live in delusion.
But John, we in a better
They
spot,
live in
though.
No, we are.
I know,
I
but we need
agree,
that.
Scott.
We
4 or
need that
5
like
is
a
where I
10
would
game
stay at.
losing streak, guys.
I would stay at 4
we
or
need the
5
10 game
somehow.
losing streak
Yeah.
ASAP.
I
I think-
wouldn't want
Y'all
3 or
crazy,
2
son.
because 2 could go to 6 and 3 can go to 7. I'd rather stay
It
at 4
seemed
or
like
5.
the team with the worst record never get the first 3 picks. It just
play
seemed
the
that way.
rookies.
Let me ask you-
Play the
hold on,
rookies and lose by 20
Hold on,
every
y'all.
night.
Hold on,
Play the
y'all.
rookies and lose by 20.
Hold on, let me just ask people this real quick. People, so you think we lose this game versus the Pelicans?
Is it in New Orleans?
Yeah.
No, Pelicans gonna win. Pelicans gonna win.
Who's playing, though? Who's playing?
No, they're not.
I'm saying if
MPJ playing,
Is they new point guard playing?
no, if Troy Murphy and all those guys play, they I know
I think
you-
Spears is playing. Yeah.
I'll let
Yeah,
you.
oh, yeah,
Which one is
Spears
the
is playing.
the one
If
the
they healthy, they
promising
gonna win?
forward?
We get a 50 piece from Burger King. Is that what we got?
Nobody
They gonna sit that
gonna
nigga.
stop Zion.
Queen
who's
versus
gonna stop
Claxton's
Zion
could be
on the Nets?
interesting.
Yeah, that would be
I
interesting.
think Queen out.
No, Queen's out.
Oh, that's not a good look.
Great.
No, the Pelicans.
That's not a good
Pelicans
look.
got a reason to
They also
win.
don't have Jose Alvarado either. Jose Alvarado's out for 2 weeks too. That
Oh, they really weak then.
It's all right. Last game they were winning by like 12 points. At the end, they gave it up. Pause.
But that was
they were
last
winning
game,
on the
though,
road.
man.
Pelicans playing much better at home, and on the road they were winning. They just collapsed in the fourth quarter.
Yo, they're mad for wanting June first for Herb Jones. Listen, I get Herb Jones. I get Herb Jones a top defender, but his defense the last 2 years hasn't been all it's cracked out to me. They want 3 firsts from him right now. I'm not doing that. That's
Breezy.
crazy.
You know we have no purpose, Breezy. Everybody on the chat, we have no purpose of winning in New Orleans. Not even a 1%. How Jordy be saying. We have no
Oh no,
percent.
Queen is there.
1%.
No, Queen is there. Okay, my fault.
There's
Queen
no
is there.
reason for us
Queen
to
is
win.
playing.
Yeah, Queen is there.
Just lose.
Yeah, he
These
playing.
games, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It look like they whole team fake healthy. I ain't gonna hold you. Fuck shit.
Yeah, Zion is
I
back.
think Zion's.
Yeah, you look.
He's
Troy
back.
Murphy is gonna kill us. You're gonna drop like 30.
Oh, we might
25,
legitimately lose this game.
We want a top 5 pick. We don't care about them killing us. Good.
Secure
We
top
won.
5.
No, let him.
Nah,
That's what I'm saying. Let him kill us and don't play.
Wait,
Don't play Mike. Don't play
Wait,
Porter
wait,
Jr. too many minutes.
Wait.
It's just sad. It's just sad we got a. It's just sad that we
Play
got a
him like
center
20
who
minutes.
got.
Play Michael Porter, saying just
wait,
we're just
hold
gonna
on.
manage you.
It's just sad we got a center in Dayron who got. I can't believe it's not butter hands, yo. Like
We need.
Dayron is a fringe starter, backup center. That's what he
Facts.
Would you guys be open trading Clax and keeping Dayron at the deadline? Are you all for that?
For what?
They can get rid of both of them, John.
Breeze. What I heard
get
from
rid of
Claxton,
both of them.
they
Who
want a
cares?
first round
Who
pick
cares?
and a young player piece.
You
for
know
Claxton.
why they want to give us a first round pick for Claxton? Because Claxton is better than Dayron.
Get rid of the defense.
Who cares?
Just get rid of the defense.
What's his trade? What's the trade?
They want like a first round pick and a young player. So let's say the Pacers want Claxton. They probably give us Obi Toppin, Jarice Walker, and a first for Claxton. Let's say that would be an example.
Hell no.
Or the Lakers, they would give us expiring salary, gold to net, and a first.
So I saw some other news.
I'm looking at some guys. I'm looking at
all I hear is everybody going, hell no.
Yo, did y'all hear the
Hold
Warriors
on. I want to drop some other news.
wasn't
So
trying
to
give 2 first-round picks to
Hold on,
Michael
hold
Porter
on.
Jr.?
I
Man,
saw that they
forget the
said
man.
it was
What happened, Notorious?
No, they reported that the Nets are not looking to trade MPJ. They trying to see where they fall in the draft first before.
That's so idiotic. Especially that's so idiotic, man, to do that. I want to wait for
I heard that too. I heard that too.
Come on,
Nah, John, because they trying to give Michael Porter Jr. one first round pick.
Let me say,
MPJ gonna be here past deadline. I'm telling you.
Right,
Yeah,
listen,
yes,
hold on,
yes.
hold on. I'm with
How
Ellen
you going?
on that.
Wait,
Hold
wait,
on.
wait. So,
Let me
Ellen,
tell y'all why.
explain to me how you don't think about trading him.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Let me explain.
I got Don Marks on steroids, man.
Yo, Breezy, they can get rid of everybody, Breezy.
Hold on, people. Hold on.
You know that.
The value that MPJ has to lead the rookies, Yegor, all of these rookies, just to
It's
show the
invaluable.
veteran leadership, show what it is to be a number one option. You putting him in that situation, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to say that Yegor, from what I seen last game, you could blame Jordy for only giving him 5 shots and not riding the momentum from that Orlando Magic game. See, that's my thing. Like, if you're going to talk that 1% better shit, you gotta say, all right, you definitely got 1% better now that you right there. It's like, let me, you know what I'm saying, keep feeding you the ball, bro. Like, I don't understand him not playing versus Cooper Flag. You not putting him in situations where he could compete versus the best. You hiding him.
Who they hiding?
It's
Who they
okay,
hiding,
Breezy. Jordy knows who Jordy. It's not good enough.
Nah,
where the smoke
Jordy
coming
knows.
from? Wait,
It's
hold
not
on.
good enough.
Wait, Breeze. Who's hiding? Wait, who's hiding?
I don't appreciate that.
Wait, who's hiding?
Just wait till Peterson, the Bonster put on the Next jersey.
Wait,
everything will
Breeze.
change.
Wait,
Everything will
wait,
change.
who's hiding, Breeze?
They hiding Yegor from Cooper Flag.
No, they weren't. No. Listen, it was a rest day. Come on, Breeze. Come on.
Jesus Christ, yo.
No. Then why did they
They're
play?
hiding Yegor?
I
Breeze, come
can't. We
on,
gotta
bro.
chill. We got to chill, man.
Fucking way.
We gotta stop drinking the Kool-Aid.
Yo, Breezy.
So why they didn't play?
Here's
Why
the
they didn't
thing.
play
Is already
Yegor? Huh?
sniper.
It was
Yegor
a
is in the
rest
top 10
day.
list for rookies. Yegor
just
is in the
needs to
top 10 list
put on
for
the
rookies
muscle.
No,
currently.
why they
and
didn't
niggas is
play
still-
him? Why they didn't play him against?
Y'all feel like this the only
Let me
this the
finish.
only game he didn't play.
Wait.
Are we
No,
really
I know.
upset at Yegor for not
Wildly.
playing one game?
Listen, no.
Y'all
But
gotta
nah,
read
why
this
they
article about
made him
Igor.
play? Why they play?
Y'all gotta
Why
read
they
this
made him
article.
play yesterday
Can I
and
hold
not
on?
make him play today?
Oh, we gotta go to Jamal.
That's all I asked.
Same thing with MPJ. Why did we play? Why not play him yesterday and play him today? Same question.
That's what
No,
I can
bro.
see. I can see what Breezy mean though. It looked like you hiding him because why play
They're
him?
not
Why
hiding
play him
him.
yesterday?
Come on.
Breezy, when
No,
you get a
but
chance, can you pull
why
up the upcoming
not
like 10
play
games
him today?
schedule?
They played
if
the
you want
other
to see how they
people.
match up,
Next 10
you want to
games.
see how they match up.
They
Why
not
not
even
play
gonna
him
match
today?
up.
That is a
Hey
good
man,
point. I
it's
didn't
okay
really
if
look at
Yegor
it.
not better than Cooper Flag. He's still top 10 in the rookie class right
Exactly.
now. The same nigga that y'all complained when we picked him, he is top 10 rookie right now currently.
Second best shooter in the draft
No matter
class.
what,
Talk
you
on
gonna
it.
complain like,
Now
okay,
y'all gotta give
Cooper Flag
Yegor
is
some
better.
time. I agree with Joey.
Okay,
Hold on.
Cooper
Listen,
Flag is
listen,
better.
listen.
Listen,
Hold on.
everybody knows Cooper Flag is better. So what? We still got a promising rookie.
He's
And
a
my
number
niggas
one
ain't never
pick,
No,
man.
but what I'm
He's a-
saying is, if you're gonna beat the best, you gotta play the best. Before Michael Jordan took over the league, he went versus Bird. He went versus all of these different players that represented their franchise. He competed versus them. He wasn't hidden and
Breeze, this
sheltered
ain't
and
that
put
deep.
away.
It
Yo,
was
they
a
been
back to
resting
back.
Yegor.
They
It was a
rookies,
back
man. They
to
gotta know how
back.
to
I
time
mean,
out
that's
against
that's
each
that's
other.
It was a
MJ
back
though,
to
Breezy.
back.
Listen,
I mean, that's
hold on.
MJ.
They been resting
God, that's
Yegor,
God in
bro. How is this
basketball.
not
Bro,
hurting me?
stop cutting me off. Let me say what I'm gonna say, bro. Y'all could be mad about it, but let me at least finish what I'm saying. I'm basically explaining to you I don't appreciate that. If y'all, I'm gonna still be a Net fan tomorrow. That's not the point. The point is, more than anything, if you don't let the best versus the best, then it's like a fish growing in a fish tank. You understand? And then growing in the ocean. You gotta let Yegor be a fish in the ocean, not a fish in the fish tank. If you put his potential in the fish tank, he gonna grow as big as that motherfucking fish tank. If he in the ocean, he gonna grow as big as the ocean is. And when you hide him away from Cooper Flag and players like on his level, that's 1 through 8, 1 through 7. Then, bro, what are you even doing?
He played against PG and Dëmin. Now he's trying to play against Cooper?
Breeze, wait, Breeze. What he did in Barclays against Paolo is way more impressive than what he could have did in Dallas against Cooper, respectfully. So it was a back-to-back. It was a rest day in his schedule. That's all it was.
5 shots yesterday. It was nothing impressive about 5 shots.
He's not ducking no Cooper Flag, bro.
Breezy. When we get the alpha guy in the draft, when we get the alpha guy, everybody fall back.
Let me just
everybody.
He's not ducking Cooper Flag, man. Y'all gotta chill.
Yo,
Jago got a lot of time left to go against Cooper Flag.
Joey, there is a time limit, Joey, on for some reason. I don't know.
Let me ask this one quick question, Breeze. Let me ask this one quick question.
What's Pop doing that?
Cause we got Jamal on the panel. We got to hear from my nigga Jamal. Yo, real quick. So we're like how nigga said, we got the Pelicans next game, right? So if he sit out next game, is he ducking Jeremiah Fierce and Derek Queen too?
He got to play the next game. He ain't never rushed no back-to-back.
He will play the next
It's not a back-to-back. So he should be playing.
All right, so if he plays,
bro, they've been sending him out though. Like this, not the first time he's sent out of a game.
LM, he was injured.
When the last time
they said he had foot problem.
When the last time they sat him out? Tell me the date.
Oh boy,
did he sit out against what's the team? Did he sit out the past couple of games?
He sat out a couple of back-to-backs, LM.
Yeah, all right. So if he played New Orleans, but I'm saying if he played New Orleans, it shouldn't be no back-to-back.
Right, but just because you're playing Cooper Flag, that's the reason he's sitting out?
No. Listen to what I'm saying. When I agree with Breezy, I said why they didn't sit him out yesterday against Memphis and had him play today.
Right. And
it was a back-to-back
yesterday, man. Like, what the hell?
Bro, we could have been
sat him out yesterday. Cal look like a 30-year-old guy. Yo.
Jamal, why'd they rest Cam Thomas on a back-to-back so he don't pop another hamstring? Okay, it was.
That's what they say, but listen, I don't even believe in that.
Oh come on. It was a rest day.
Listen, I already believe the fix is in on Cam Thomas, bro.
Right, hold on. Let me say why I said what I said. Yegor's an 8th pick. Cooper Flag's the number 1 pick. They top 10 lottery pick players, bro. You posted. NBA is about entertainment. You don't think that's entertainment for the fans? Like, you want Yegor to get embarrassed. So you want Yegor to get embarrassed. Let me finish my point. And on top of that, Cam Thomas, again, all of the stuff that's going on, fans ain't really coming out there to see him. They coming out to see the top 10 pick. Right. You don't think they coming out to see the top 10 pick more than they coming out to see Cam Thomas?
Well, it could have been the Wizards and he would have sat out. Like it's no difference, bro.
Why did he sit out? Why did he? They just sat him out. That was the coach's thing.
You know what hurts the worst is that Cedric Coward gave us work too. And Yegor ain't put up no big numbers versus these fucking lottery players. That's what my point is. Versus the lottery players, I want to see him give them work, or at least them collectively, the rookies that we play, give them work, jump them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, they not doing that, bro. We getting work.
Breezy, what's in this dog?
Hold on, Scott. We gotta call cap on Breeze. We gotta call cap on Breeze. I'm calling cap on Breeze.
What happened?
I'm calling cap. Let's bring in receipts. Earlier this season, you said specifically, Mr. Breezy, yo, we should have sent Yegor out. He has a left plantar. We don't want that to get worse. Now you want him to play games? Which one is it?
No. What I'm saying is, if he want to play the Grizzly game, play the Grizzly game, but don't let Cedric Coward give you work like that. He part of that lottery, or he important in that draft. The draft is the big attention in these games, in my opinion. You got Cooper Flag versus Yegor. That's supposed to be the headliner, in my opinion. But I'm not going to put that because he didn't even play. So how am I?
You think he's sitting up because of the player, not because of the injury?
listen, and then what I'm saying is look at what Cedric Howard did. Like y'all wanna make it seem like it has something to do with Cam Thomas. I don't know why you threw that in there. I'm talking about the lottery players. Like Cam Thomas wasn't even a lottery pick. So I'm saying all of this to say that if the NBA is about entertainment and you want to be entertaining, then we want to see the lottery players play the lottery players. Not playing football versus Cooper Flag is
Plus they want to be developed, don't they?
Why can't he just be sitting down because
no, I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying I'm just saying they want to be developed, right?
The problem with Breezy's argument is that he's played against VJ and Dylan.
The best versus the best.
He's played against VJ and Dylan. He's played against most of the rookies.
But he needs as much playing time as possible, right?
Yo, Igor was criticized in college for being a pretty bad 3-point shooter or just in general a shooter.
Now he's a maestro.
And look at the metrics now, and you gotta read the article about.
I just think it's an injury.
This guy, like.
Yo, shout out to you, Shout out to you, man.
Wait a minute.
You'll see year 4.
But that when he was in college, he wasn't known for shooting. He was more of a connector.
And look how you shoot now.
But he's doing the opposite. He's doing the opposite. What I'm saying is he's not doing what he was known to do. That's what I'm saying.
So wait, so is that a bad? It's like low key. It's like low key.
Be careful when he's.
But it's like low key. They turning him into a 2 guard.
Yeah,
I don't think he is.
No, he's not turning into a 2 guard. He's playing him.
Just wait till year 4.
That is the way they playing him though. They playing him off ball.
That's how they playing him though.
Exactly. Like
they playing him off ball.
So young game right now.
Imagine 19 again.
I wouldn't put it past the fact that he's not capable or he has his injury.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Right?
Yeah.
Is Jeremiah Fish playing the same way?
No.
Oh, he's playing like a point guard.
He's playing point guard.
He's playing like a point guard, right?
Right.
Not really.
So when you look at Yegor play right now, what he play like?
He's playing like a top rookie right now.
He play like a 2 guard. Stop denying it. He play like a 2 guard.
He's playing within the flow of the game.
Facts. He
Fish play like a 2 guard. So what's the difference? So what's the Fish plays like a 2 guard?
Igor doesn't force though. You know that way. He doesn't force shit.
No, the point is like they trying to make Yegor the point guard. And we saying that he not the point guard, he should be the 2 guard.
But I'm wondering,
So are we putting Yegor in a box already, or are we going to let his game develop?
Wait a minute.
Listen, John.
Because like some y'all put Drake Powell in a box already, yet he went off tonight.
John,
bro, if you're gonna ask a question, let me answer the question. I'm saying you are hindering Nolan's potential at point guard because Nolan is a better point guard than Yegor, and Yegor is a better shooter than
That
Nolan.
is a fact.
So
that is a fact.
That's not true.
But he is a better shooter than Nolan, but Nolan is a better point guard.
I don't think that's true.
Yo,
you don't think Nolan is a point guard?
No, I'm not saying that's not true. I'm saying they both are excellent playmakers. That they have point guard vision in them. That doesn't make Nolan he's a better ball handler, but Yegor can pass. That's what he's known. He's the best passer in the draft.
Igor is going to be the best player.
But he hasn't really.
But that's the whole thing. LM.
He's going to be the
LM. He hasn't really shown that.
LM. I wanted us to draft him.
Why do you think that?
I wanted him to draft him because of his
I don't
playmaking.
know.
Hold on, let me say this to LM. LM, we got 3 point guards in the draft. You see, they ain't giving no minutes to Ben Siraj.
Right.
They giving minutes to Nolan Traore. If Nolan Traore is going to run point and he's going to get 6 assists in multiple games in the time that he's getting, remember, they believe in the player development in the G League. They really feel like they go there and they get better. And Nolan is showing signs of that. If he's going to show signs that he's a better point guard, I'm not saying a better player and they should focus more on Nolan. I'm not saying that. But for the time being, before we get a miraculous trade from BK, we need to see Nolan the point guard as a immediate, and Yegor be the 2. And I'm saying if
And
he
as
do
their
that,
first pick, you should put that in Yegor as your first overall pick. You shouldn't just
but
give
why?
up
But
just because he's
why
shooting. Just because
Yegor
he's
playing it
shooting.
through? Hold on, let me ask you this in a 100% pie. I got Yegor playing 75% 2 guard, 25% point guard.
Oh my God.
How you making that
I'm
play? How
not
you
with.
making that
I'm
play?
not with
Oh
that.
man.
I'm
I
definitely
know.
not
So
with that.
how you calling that then?
I'm putting Drake Powell at the 2. I'm not
No,
thinking of
not
Diego at
yeah.
the
I'm talking
2.
about
No, but
Yegor. Just
when
So
you
trying
so
to
talk
look,
about
figure out
LM,
a
Jaguar,
point
though,
guard
LM,
and 2 guard.
LM,
stay
LM.
Like
on
You
no.
can't
Answer the
even
Jaguar.
question. At a point
look.
guard and 2 guard at 100%, how much is it? Point guard? Is it 50-50? Like how do you call it?
I'm calling Diego at point guard 80% of the time. If you
Wow.
So
if
you
you
saying
in
he's a
the
point
So
guard?
he
LM.
was always a point guard. That's
If
Yeah,
what
he
he
but
goes
was
he
to
at
don't. He's not
BYU,
BYU.
playing
Look,
like a
if
point
wait,
guard
look.
if
though.
it goes to
I wanted
that
Yegor. I
Breezy,
wanted
if the
that
Yegor.
kid
I
works
wanted Yegor,
hard. You got
wait,
right?
to
wait,
read the
wait. If the
article,
goal is
Breezy. That kid
positionless
works
basketball,
hard and
wait,
he listens.
Yo,
wait,
hold on,
What's his
John.
name?
If
Igor.
you watched him at
Igor, very,
BYU, right?
very
Hold on,
teachable
people.
kid. Very
If you
teachable,
watched
yo.
him at BYU, right?
Yeah, he
The
was a point guard at
majority of the time
BYU. He
he
was a point
ran.
guard.
What did he run at BYU?
A
Pick and
point
roll.
guard.
I
He
can
was a
see
point
he
guard.
works
He
so
was running
hard,
pick
man.
and
You know,
rolls.
imagine
Yes,
he
he was
was like a
running, and he
frail
was getting in the
kid
paint.
playing against a
I
grown
gotta
ass
admit,
man, yo.
Is
he was
it? Is
getting in
Playing
it?
the
against
paint.
grown ass
Hold on,
men.
Scott. So
The
is it
NBA
not
is
on the?
different.
I'm
Hold on.
saying you're right.
NBA is
You're
way
right.
different. Way
Is
The
it not
different.
on the
NBA is
net?
Listen,
different.
Bruce.
They
Is it not on
pressing
the
him
Nets, right? But hold on. Is it not
Go
on the
ahead.
full
Nets,
court.
right? As to
Yeah.
where, case in point, if we want to talk about Claxton, we talked about how Claxton was doing all that at Georgia.
Yeah.
Now here he's not
He's
doing that,
different.
right?
Right. Right.
Is it the player or is it the franchise that wants these players to stop doing what they was doing in college and start doing other stuff instead of what they were supposed to do?
LM, it could be both, but one thing I could say is this.
Yo, Bruce, read the
When
super
you
chat.
in college, it's different when you get into the NBA at the level of say of any position on the court.
Hold on, Scott.
Like you can be a point guard in college, but when you get to the NBA, you're less than, you know what I'm saying? Like the quality
Igor
of
is a
that point
unique player,
guard,
man. He's a unique player.
it's not.
Give him time.
He probably don't match up well against
Hold on,
the
Scott.
quality in the NBA.
Scott, if the
That's what
ultimate
I'm
goal
saying.
for this,
Hold on,
I'm not saying he's not a
That
point
guy's
guard.
capable of
Hold on.
making 10 threes
Can I
in
just
the
make one
game,
point to
Breezy.
Scott real
You know
quick?
that, right? Igor is
Hold on,
capable.
y'all.
Imagine.
Hold on,
It's
y'all.
hard to come
Hold on,
by
hold on,
guys
hold
like
on,
that.
y'all.
Hold
It's
Hold on,
hard to
hold on,
come by.
hold on, hold on, hold on, y'all.
I'm trying to go to the super chat because he sent the super
Facts.
chat. Shout out to Javon shit.
Facts.
3035. He a moderator on the page. He said, yes, he's a rookie, but Diego can only shoot. No back. Passing means nothing if you can't beat the defense or get the ball up the court. Basic skills. Now, I'm going to just read into the super chat. Now, again, play into his advantage. His advantage is shooting the ball, and he got range. It's not like he don't got range. So you got offense from Diego at the 2 guard position because more times than not, the 2 guard plays the elbow or around the front part of the 3 and the rotation part of the play. Now I'm saying that to say if you get Diego to roam that 3-point line like a 2 guard would, his expectations of touching the paint is different from the point guard. The point guard is not only going to, you know what I'm saying, the paint to find his shot. He's trying to look for his team. A 2 guard more so looking for his shot when he gets to the paint. I don't see that in Diego. Now, in his defense, Jordy Fernandez ain't got no business. Well, Jordy Fernandez is not running no P&Rs. I don't know what's up with that. You know, when you look at the NBA, the teams that win it the most, as LM would tell you, Cade Cunningham and Durant, they lead the league in P&R. You know what I'm saying? They some of the best. That's one of the better teams in the NBA right now. And I'm saying that to say we don't have that. And we do have the personnel to have that. So you don't have Diego going downhill. And preference-wise, if he ain't in the P&R, he's shooting that thing. So why are you going to keep playing him in a situation to run point when he want to shoot the ball?
I got the answer to you.
Because he does not.
Wait,
He doesn't play like a
Mix and
2.
match,
one thing to
Breezy.
Breeze.
Mix and
Wait, can I say
match.
one thing to Breeze? If this franchise's ultimate goal, because Sean and Jordy have said it, is to play positionless basketball. If Egor gets stronger, I said this on a previous show, you could play him at the 1, 2, or 3 interchangeably. Nolan, if he figures out his offensive game, he could be a 1 or 2 interchangeably. They have Drake Powell playing the 1 when he's a 2. If he can figure out some stuff at the 1 while being more effective as a 2, he can play 1 to 2 interchangeably. They have Danny Wolf playing 2, 3, 4, and 5. No, wait. I'm just saying they're playing him 2, 3, 4, and 5 because they want him to be interchangeable. If the ultimate goal is for all these guys to be interchangeable pieces,
I don't know if they can do
basketball.
it though. But you gotta have a special.
Listen, hold on. Let
you
me
gotta
tell
have
you
a
what
special team for that.
But that's what Jordy wants to do, Scott, is what I'm saying.
But
That's
you
why he
ain't got
can't
the
say
personnel.
Egor's one thing right now.
He don't have the personnel.
Hold on, y'all. Let me tell you why.
Then why would you draft 5 guys if that's not the case?
Bro, can you stop talking so I can tell you why I disagree with it? Bro, what I'm trying to tell you is I disagree with it because as much as they want the formula to be a big 3, I can see that. That's obvious. They put Danny Wolf at the 3 when MPJ wasn't there. They want a big 3. They want that lineup. I get it. But is it effective? Nah. And that being said, when it come down to Egor doing what he doing, putting him at the 3, if that's what y'all wanted to do, his height advantage is gone. Now, if you keep him at the 2 or the 1, and the 1, he still has the height advantage. So this is why I disagree with you when it comes down to him playing at 3 and Scott and whoever else. So my point is
you can't limit him from not playing the 3 though.
I'm
He's
not.
really good chance he might play the 3 in the future.
I'm talking about giving him the advantage. Now, let's call it what it is. I'm not limiting Egor because he, in my opinion, he's slow-footed. He's not getting past nobody. If he was one of those explosive 3s, bro, he's a 3 once he get confident in his pump fake. When he get confident in his pump fake and he throw that pump fake and then he drive to the rim and try to dunk it on like he did on Brook Lopez, which I wish he would have did. If he could get confident in his pump fake, because in my opinion, that's the next part of player development for him to go to the next level. He don't have to do a bunch of dribbling and all of that. He just got to pump fake and get to the rim or get to the midi. I'm saying that to say that's part of his player development. But for now, he gonna shoot that thing. And if that's the next part of his if that's the next part of his player development, then he's a shooting guard, not a point guard. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's nothing.
But you get my point. But you get my point about. You get my point about interchangeable basketball. That's why Boston OKC won titles, because they had guys 1 through 5 that could play interchangeable. That's what Jordy's wanted to experiment with. I agree with you that these guys are playing a position not used to, but I think that's what Jordy's doing, getting them uncomfortable so they can realize they have to be interchangeable depending on matchups with different teams. It could be a flawed theory, but it could work if these guys get stronger. Let's say.
I was just about to say that, John. I was just about to say that. I think Jody doing that on purpose so they could get uncomfortable.
Wait,
exactly.
If you're talking about him playing the 2 sometimes, cool. 2 for the future? Heck no.
Wait.
Right.
But the whole thing is, he's doing it so they have to learn it. And what's the better way of learning it right now?
Hold on.
You take it anyway.
Yeah, they
exactly,
just
Jamal, exactly. That's a good point. That is a good point.
Wait. Hold on, real quick, because I see everybody on this panel right now. I thought we all agreed on this before the draft even started. They're gonna look for interchangeable pieces. So now you see the interchangeable pieces, and we got a problem with it?
No, we don't have a problem.
We just don't want to categorize Egor into a box.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
Bro, hold on.
You know what it is?
Bro, hold on. What I'm saying, we're gonna go to Jamal the franchise. I just want to say this. He's still interchangeable playing 2 different positions. I don't need him to play every fucking position. He can play 2 positions, and that's interchangeable enough for me. But go ahead, Jamal franchise. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's not about them really being interchangeable, because when they was drafted, I don't think they knew exactly if they knew how to play other positions. They just saw a fit and was like, you know what, maybe they could play this position. But when they got them in the NBA and they started to do all this shit, they started to look at shit a little different now. Because Wolf don't work at the 3.
Right.
He a 4 or 5. But I get it. You gotta let him, because all the switches. NBA switch all the time. He's gonna switch off on 3s and 2s and 1s. So he gotta get familiar with it.
He gotta get familiar
with it. And it's gonna be
He gonna see it.
So I get it.
If you play Egor at the 2 sometimes, Cool, I can see the vision in that, but I don't want him as our permanent two guard. Like, nah,
But that's
not
the whole
me.
thing, LM. If he don't develop a good handle, because you can't keep having somebody else bring it up the court. Because he's every time he get pressed, they already know what it is. He giving
So
that ball up.
I think it depends, right? If you put it if like for OKC they got Shea at point guard, but Jalen brings the ball up sometimes. Like
That's
certain
why we
people
need
brings
to
the ball
draft
up sometimes.
alpha this
Like
year, and
he's not
everybody
he's
fall
the
back.
point guard, yes, he's the designated point guard, but they even with Indiana, they also have multiple ball handlers who can bring up the ball. Sometimes it's not always Halliburton bringing up the ball, even though he's
Yeah,
the
that's
designated point
Yeah,
guard.
but
Like they have different ball handlers,
but
which
when
I
we
think
look
is
at
what we're trying to do.
but watching it so far this season, I've seen other players bring up the ball more than him.
Diego?
And he's on the court, yes. And he's on the court. I've seen
That's
Clax
why
bring it up more
everybody
than
know
him.
that's why Terrence Mann is in the starting lineup. He in the starting lineup so teams won't rip Diego, man. At the end of the day, I don't care. That ain't enough for Terrence Mann to be in the starting lineup. You could put Nolan Traore in there and he still be good. You could I'm not trying to see Diego weaknesses, bro. I want to see him work on his strengths and then put him in a few situations where he bring the ball up court. But y'all be putting him versus good defenders, man. I'm like, what the hell?
That's how
man?
he's gonna learn, Breeze. That's how he's gonna learn.
I do believe in 3 to 4 years, Diego he's gonna be one of the best in the league.
Yo, why would I? So, hold on. So, why would I
I
go
hope
into
so.
Why would I go into a gym?
I don't
Or
believe
if I'm working on, why would I go into a gym and work on what I'm already good at? That makes no sense. Like if I'm going into a gym in the off season, I'm putting work towards all right, my ball handling week. Let's get some cones out here. Let's do some ball handling
And he
drills.
got to
Push me
work
up
on
against the
every
post
That
play out here.
nigga better train underwater, you heard? He better go dribble underwater for real.
But the thing with Diego is if you listen to what his interviews, he understands what he got to get better at, which I think is good for the kid. I'm
He's
glad he
very
understands it
teachable,
and he
man.
needs
He's
to
You'll
learn.
see
determined.
that guy is
He's
going to be a
determined.
beast.
You see,
You'll see.
he has
He's a
determination.
beast.
He
That's one
understands
thing
it. Even
about
when
him.
he went for the dunk, he was like, "Yo, I got to start doing that eventually, right? Might as
Yes,
well
and
start now."
that's why I
So
said he's gonna be one of the best out of the rookie class. He's gonna be one
I
of the
hope
best.
so, Alan.
He's
I
gonna be
hope
one of the
so.
best.
He's
I
going to be
think
the
he'll be
best out of
fine.
our all 5
I
rookies.
hope
He's going to be
so.
the best
He got
rookie.
the
I mean,
ability
the
to
best
learn.
player.
He,
Out of
he,
5
he
years.
wants to learn.
Let's hear
So
I'm
from
not
he'll
Jamal.
be.
saying it's not impossible. It's
Hold on, let's
possible.
hear from Jamal the franchise. All right, you say he's gonna be the best. Tell us why you feel like that.
I don't know if he's gonna be the best, but he's gonna be one of the best out of this
All
draft
right,
class. Just
yeah.
because he's somebody that's
Nah, I was talking
determined
about from
and
the
work.
Nets 5 rookies. He's going to be the best player.
he got a hill
From
to
the
grow.
5
No,
rookies.
I feel like he's gonna be one of the best out of the draft class. Period.
Out of the
Because
draft class,
he
too. Like
wants it more.
number
He
5,
wants it
maybe?
more.
Number 5?
He knows
Number
he knows
6?
everybody think everybody he knows everybody thinks everybody else was supposed to go before him. He knows he everybody believes he's not a number 8 pick.
And he knows that they were talking shit about his jump shot.
Yeah,
He knows.
he knows this. He worked
knows,
on
man.
his jumper because his jumper was trash. He worked on it before the combine.
Now you
He made
leave that
30. He
kid
made
alone,
30 jumpers.
you gonna splash that shit.
He made.
You
I
don't
think
leave
he
that.
made 30 jumpers in a row, like 33s in a row during the combine.
Yo,
That's what made
did you
him
guys see
his stock
since
go up.
December 24th, his 3-point shooting percentage since December 24th?
But we
Whatever.
also gotta remember
Ridiculous.
too,
Like a
before
superstar, crazy, like a Steph
before
Curry
his injury at
type of fucking
BYU,
shooting.
I think he had I don't know if it was I forgot what injury it was, but before his injury at BYU, dude was shooting dang near 37% from the 3-point line. Like he was lighting it up.
That kid is gonna be sick as
I
fuck.
just think
Watch.
towards after the injury it wasn't the same, but it's clear he can shoot.
Was it a
I'm
hand
just
injury?
saying give it time. Yeah, I think it was that injury where
No,
he was shooting
look
like
at the
37%
you
in
guys
the
gotta
first 5
I don't want to
games.
cut anybody
And
off. You guys
then
gotta look at the form. You gotta look at the form when he's about to when he's
The form is good.
rising
I
up.
can't believe it.
When
his
he's that
form is
shit is
not the
consistent.
problem. I think it's
That jump shot.
really
That's why I
I
never
don't
picked
want him
him
to
because
start.
the
He needs to find
mechanics.
a balance
The
between
jump shot
scoring and
mechanics are
passing.
great, Breezy.
I
The
think that's
jump
what he needs
shot
to do.
mechanics, like a lot of people don't have that in a draft class. people, when they lean or when they fade away or when they do this, when they do that, they shot changes a little bit. They form changes. Most of these guys, man. But I see Igor doesn't change. That's the
Yeah.
difference. You
Hold,
know what I
hold on.
mean, Breezy?
I
That's the
think,
difference. Every time you see him with the
yeah.
form, right? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about, right, Breezy? You
Yeah,
know,
nah, it's
because
just
you
straight.
know you might you that guy. You already know.
Yeah, hold on. Shout to people. Shout
You got to
to
pay attention to his form every
yeah.
time. To his
Hold
form.
on. Let me let me shout everybody out. Shout to people. Shout to
Shout
Notorious.
out to you, my guy.
Shout to Easy. Appreciate you. Shout to Brooklyn LM. Shout to Jamala Franchise. Shout to John. Shout to Scott. You know what I'm saying? Shout to the chat. Nets fans is the best fans. You heard. Before we get up out of here, I want to
Shout
show
out
you.
Ice too.
Shout out Ice, of course, man. Shout to Ice back
Yeah, I
on.
just want to say, Breezy, you're one of the nicest guys, and you got a lot of patience when people, go crazy. You got a lot of you're a real man, nice guy. I mean, I got no patience like that. I'll be wild, and you already know. But
Yeah,
just want to say
nah,
that,
that's all good. Hold on, let me this is the top 10. I want y'all to see this. This is the top 10 rookies, know what I'm saying? Cooper Flag, Yego, we didn't see that. We seen Yego first Cedric. Did he win that? No. I want to see him win versus Derek Queen and Jeremiah Fierce, who's actually behind him now at 9. Started at 7, now he's at 9. Derek Cedric Crowder was definitely like 11, right? Or 12, something.
he look old, right, Breezy? He look
Was he
old, yo.
was he 13? No, I think
Doesn't he look like a
Ryan Gordon
30-year-old
definitely
rookie?
wasn't the top 10 pick. He was like
he was second
seven,
round. I think he was second.
second round.
Yeah,
I
but
think
remember,
maybe he
Carl
lied
Runner
about his
and
age. Maybe he's like 28, man. That guy.
Carl Runner and Coward is like 23 years old, so they far more advanced in you know what I'm saying in terms of impact. So they're gonna impact the team immediately. Carl Runner is just he's balling out for Charlotte right now. I ain't gonna hold you,
And
but
plus,
he's
like
doing his
Charlotte needed
thing.
a center, so like he filling that spot in wonderfully. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
exactly.
We could have got
So
him.
I guess we didn't lose with
We
the
definitely
Clippers,
could have. We
right?
could
With the
have got
Clippers,
him.
We could have got Queen
with the
too.
Clippers Hornets game. Whoever won, whoever lost. I guess we didn't. It doesn't matter for us, right? For the odds, for the draft odds, because they're both in front of us. So either way, yeah, I guess Clippers won. Good for them.
The
Good for
same
you
kind of thought
guys.
process could go for Cedric Harrell too, because the Grizzlies really need like a 2-3 that could be interchangeable that could score. He
We could
filled
have
that role
got
in good.
Renard too.
So,
Can any? I know that it's better. More
well,
teams are better,
Domas
but
got hurt,
but
so that's why Renard getting a lot of
but can
look right
can
now.
anybody tell me like why Hornets or like Hornets or Grizzlies exist, Breezy? Why do they exist, yo? If you think about it, right? For what? Like some of
Bruh,
these teams, I know, but it's good.
we
It's
love the
good though
best.
because we love NBA. 30
Yo,
teams.
hold on, peoples. I gotta be honest, bro. Before the Brooklyn had
Just be
a
honest. You know what
team.
I mean, Breezy?
Oh,
Just be
look.
honest. It's
Before
weird.
Brooklyn had a team, bro, I can be honest, bro. Brooklyn love basketball, bro. There's a lot of basketball parks. Like when the weather
This is
nice,
Brooklyn.
any chance
Brooklyn.
people get a chance to play basketball as soon as there's any warm weather, that shit could be 50 degrees in February. If people gonna go out there and play some basketball, bro. People love basketball in Brooklyn. So when we got
Facts.
a team, I was
Facts.
like, yo, it's fitting. And I'm just saying, who knows? It might be like, I don't know. We might be different though. I don't know. But I know
I'm just
we
saying,
love
like, in
basketball. But
Charlotte, nobody cares about basketball. You know what I mean, Breezy? Like,
so
but I'm
before
I'm
we had
glad
a
there's
team,
30
I
teams
feel
though.
like we deserve the team.
I'm
So I
glad
don't
there's
want to
30.
say they don't deserve team, but
Yo, real quick, just look at just excuse me, but looking at this rookie ladder, yo, my nigga, this nigga getting one of the least amount of minutes. If he up here, my nigga, I mean, salute to him because look at that, all these niggas playing multiple positions. He playing the point guard, and he up here like that. Could put some sauce on my nigga name.
Who?
I would, nigga. What you mean?
Oh.
Yo, look how many minutes Conker Knuckle was getting, bro.
Nigga,
And look
at
how many
fucking
minutes
VJ.
VJ.
VJ playing the whole fucking game, nigga. He playing the whole fucking game.
Hey, can you imagine if Diego was playing 36 minutes?
I think Igor is going to be way better than Conker Nipple overall game. Just wait.
Do you think he can play?
Because
But that's
he
the
can
reason
block
why
shots,
confidence went
but he
too.
can play deal. He's just not
I
playing
mean,
defense
not
right now. But
everybody
he's gonna
can
be. I
play
think he's gonna be better
30-something
than
minutes as a
Compton.
rookie.
That's
Look
just my
at
opinion.
fucking Cooper Loop, my nigga. This nigga playing all position. They missed out on power forward because
Nigga
he's
got him
starting
at
at power
point
forward.
guard, two guard,
The fuck
and
is going
small
on?
forward.
He got him everywhere.
Three roles.
They got him all over the court.
Nigga, they got Derek Queen at power forward and center, even though they put the ball in this little nigga hands. Come on, son. Man, you better
But
put some
look,
sauce on my nigga name, bro. All you see is point guard right there, bro.
that's what you said. Yo, you see Fizz at 1 and 2. I told y'all Fizz play like a two guard too. He ain't
Yeah, he
just
can
no point
score.
guard.
That's why.
Yo,
Man,
I
what?
seen Fears last game blow some bunny layups and all that shit. I don't
Yo,
know.
peoples.
Sometimes
Oh
he
yeah,
be
I saw that.
wilding
I
too.
saw
Wait,
that.
wait,
I
wait.
He
Hold
be
on.
saw that.
bugging. You seen that, right? You seen he blow that bunny?
Hold on,
He
real
be
quick.
bugging sometimes.
Hold on, cause everybody trying to throw the sauce on Jeremiah Fizz. You better pull the fucking stats. He one of the worst fucking guards at the rim, nigga. If he was on the team, niggas have been looking like, yo, all you could do is get to the rim, but you
Terrible.
can't finish, nigga. The fuck is
The
this bullshit?
the height
But the whole
measurements
thing,
matter. Pause.
that's the whole thing.
Height matters,
That's
man.
who everybody wanted, though, right?
Height, yeah.
No,
And then what happens when you drive to the bucket?
Jamal,
You
you see
get
the problem?
and
Niggas not
somebody blocked
satisfied,
them.
bro.
You seen
Niggas can't
They
see a
somebody
never
trying to
nigga.
do a
are.
layup?
They
He
never
got blocked
are.
like a
Hold on,
motherfucker.
people. Hold
Oh,
on,
my
people.
bad.
Real quick, Jamal, niggas
He's
never
small, though.
satisfied, bro. They can't
Never.
let a nigga get better because, like I said, if Jeremiah Fizz was on his team, niggas would be complaining to the high heavens. Yo, my nigga, this nigga could get to the cup like no other, but this nigga can't fucking make a layup, my nigga. How you this that? Niggas would have been going crazy, bro. But then they would have looked at somebody like, yo, that nigga over there, he making threes on some crazy level. We need 3-point shooting. We need niggas a space of court. Y'all gotta calm down.
And that's how it's gonna be. This is why Scott said what he said though earlier about the rookies only getting like 2 years because of the high pressure that's here. When it's demand here. That's why. They don't have it's not like OKC, it's not like a team where it's out of the way.
How
we a
tall
big
is he?
city.
Is he like 6'2"? What is he? 6'1"?
But I feel like it shouldn't be that way,
Small
bro.
guy, right?
It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way, but we're
guy.
impatient. We're impatient. We want results quick.
That's the problem. Like,
and that's the problem. That's the problem.
That's the huge problem, bro.
We want to see them come in and dominate the first game.
Even if you get a top pick, if they
take a while.
the joint, right? If they sticking up the joint, niggas gonna be mad because they playing trash. Like,
and this is why I asked John. I said, "Are you willing to give these rookies 5 years to develop?" Because he told me no. Because I asked him, I'm like, "So how is it fair? We get on Cam Thomas, we get on Clax, and you're not willing to give them the 5 years."
My thing is this. The draft is coming, right? This draft is coming. The other draft is coming, and the draft after that coming. Not to mention the trade market is going to be there.
Yep.
You cannot sit back and constantly give people 3 and 4 years to develop a game if they don't have a bag already. You got to have something to come in the pros. You can't.
Not
just
every
come
bag is developed like that.
No,
though,
I understand that, but you cannot sit back and wait. What is the waiting for?
We got rid of Derek because he
What are
wanted
you
to be in the
waiting
G League.
for? Them to turn into superstars?
Wait, hold on, real quick.
Every bag is developed differently. Some guys that can develop it in year 3. Some people already got it from the jump. Like,
we got rid of.
So you're gonna pass up. So you're gonna pass up on. Like I said, I mean, it comes up to Sean too. Like when you come into a draft or you see a player that's on the block and you can pick up a true point guard that can give you 15 to 20 points, and very little turnovers and high passing rating. You're gonna pass that up.
Look at it like this, right? For example, like Dylan Harper. We can all agree Dylan Harper got better handles than Diego, correct?
Right.
But did we have a chance to get Dylan? No. So
if
we got
if you can, would you?
If we had a chance to get Dylan,
yeah,
I'll pull the plug. But
yeah,
I mean,
but that's
realistically,
that's what I
just
meant by
so,
the clock is ticking. That's what I meant by that.
Hold on.
Because yes, there's players going to be moving.
Hold on, real quick. Because you see, I'm gonna go right back to this because Ella not even telling you the whole story. Because if you had Dylan on this team, motherfuckers would have been complaining. This nigga is trash at fucking scoring, my nigga. So y'all have been having the same fucking problem that's going on right now. Stop this bullshit, bro. Let these niggas develop, my nigga. Y'all be having these same problems. Be like, yo, we might have fucked up with picking Dylan that number, whatever number we picked that, yo. No. Stop that.
Dylan is playing fine. I just think fans is gonna find anything to complain about.
Yeah,
like
that's true. That's true with anything. That's true.
It's true with anything. Like I don't think San Antonio's complaining. They know Dylan gonna get back to a lot of these people hit rookie walls.
Dylan just got a lot of competition on his team.
Right. If Dylan was there, I think he'll be averaging 17 or
yeah.
Don't be making excuses for these little niggas, bro. He not good at scoring right now, bro. Don't make no excuses. They're a grown man, bro. They in the league. They not that nigga. He had a few good games in the beginning, and then it started going downhill fast. It's hard for him to score right now, bro. Don't make no excuses.
If that's fine, but it might be just his rookie wall, bro. Everybody hits it.
Everybody's different.
What's the conversation if he in March dropping 20 per game, then it's he can score again? Like, bro, like everybody hit a rookie
that's
wall,
true.
bro.
That's true, Alan.
But
that's
Alan,
true.
Here's my point though. You see, if he was on this team and he hit that rookie wall on this team, niggas wouldn't acknowledge the rookie wall. Niggas would be like, nah, this nigga trash. We fucked up. God damn, my nigga, why we picked this nigga?
Yeah, well, I mean, you always got those that's gonna say that. I wouldn't say that. I just still don't. I still
then
like.
What we talking about?
I still Egor. I still like Egor.
Yeah, but that's not the majority.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying get rid of him. I'm saying give him time. I just disagree with how much time. But I mean, I'll give him time. No problem. I'll give him another season.
For Egor, realistically, the Nets is not going through the draft after the season. So
right. So he good. So he good.
Yeah.
He good.
So I mean, you don't really talking about draft pick unless you're talking about trade.
I was talking about drafting. That's what I was basically saying is that we got mad draft picks. After next year, we don't have none. But I mean, the years after that, we got mad picks. If we decide to pick a point, you're going to pass up on a generational point guard because you want to make sure Egor develop?
Well, the great thing about him is he's 6'9", so you could slot him at any position.
Mean, hey, listen, height ain't, I know height matters, but I'm just saying.
We can't keep on doing this, yo. This is a game about height. We can't keep on doing this.
You can get a 6'6" point guard that's really nice.
But you have a
Spider's, how tall is Spider?
We're not doing this spider bullshit.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just saying, don't make height your reason why you were gonna be denied.
Height matters in the NBA.
No, but you can't really pass up a generational play because he's not 6'10" or 6'8".
Wait, hold on. I'm not saying pass up the general play.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm saying we got a guy that's interchangeable. So don't think, oh my God, because if he playing point guard right now, it's over. We can't do nothing with this nigga. When the game selects out to height. This is a game about height. Nigga, we had
I'm just saying, but you still can't turn down a generational player.
We had an alien come to the league, proving my point 2 times now. We had an alien player come to the league. This nigga is tall as a fucking rim, and this nigga took over the league in damn near 1.5 years. The game selects out to height and length, bro. We can't run away from it, bro. Niggas love running away from the facts. If you could in the court, have size in the court, and you're big as a motherfucker, and you could do some shit, you're on the fucking field, my nigga. You're gonna have more value than a 6'1", nigga.
Yeah, but that's I'm just saying if you gonna pass up on a 6'1", you gonna pass up on a. All right, like VJ is not tall.
Yeah, but
VJ is not tall.
Who you think is talking about bringing Cooper or VJ?
Who you think? I think VJ is playing outstanding.
He's playing outstanding, but Cooper
because look at the minutes he playing. He playing pro minutes. For sure.
But if you put 30 GMs in the room and you give them Cooper or VJ, and to start your franchise,
well,
Cooper, you're gonna take Cooper. You're gonna take. But look at what positions he play. Yeah, you're gonna take Cooper. Cooper, a generational player.
Wait.
That
Scott,
doesn't mean that.
Wait, hold on. Got him right here, Scott. Why is that?
What you mean?
Why is that you would take Cooper over VJ? Because he could play a lot of positions, right? Why is that?
Yes, he could play a lot of positions, but but I don't think you're gonna still sit there and say, "Oh, I'm gonna take Egor because VJ is, shorter." Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong?
Hold on, yeah, no. On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, shout out to LM, Scott, Easy, everybody that joined the panel, Jamal, a franchise. Shout out to Javon Shit for the super chat. All of the members of the page. And listen, Nets fans is the best fans. We're gonna be back with more content really soon. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate all y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Creme Run, tell a Nets fan friend. We out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.